By the way, I'm going to go ahead and start the multi-streaming since that'll just take a quick moment of all of our time. But yeah, so they added an additional melee weapon. I would have liked to have seen like maybe a few more, but you know, they might still do more. And I also hope they've rebalanced the melee weapons, because I remember the axe and the knife have like very similar attack speeds, despite the fact that the axe usually is significantly more damage. Like the knife is faster for sure, but not really that much faster. So it's kind of hard to find the knife really being that much justified instead of using an axe that just has way better numbers. Like it's kind of no comparison. What else we got? I think a few new pistols. They got the double SMGs, of course. Yeah, I'm seeing several new pistols actually, which is cool. Because yeah, really, I think it was just the one pistol. And some other cool secondaries, cool shotguns, a couple of those kind of deals. What else we have here? I know a couple snipers. Plasma Cycler, that one I think is new. The Darkseer, I think that one's new. I know there's like this special sniper that you had to unlock. I think that was one of these. Yeah, I think this one is that's the special one you had to unlock. I'm not sure what this one is. The DMR, cool. So yeah, definitely some new ones for sure. Seems like the majority of the new stuff is with these secondary weapons though, which is nice. And there's eventually going to be more skins. Right now, the only other skin you can get requires the DLC, which I of course don't own. I mean, it's like probably $10 or $5. It's not that much, but it's like, nah. I'll be a default Andy. And then here's the other stuff. So yeah, so we'll check the missions, of course. But I'm curious. So the stat menu, we can see our I guess overall stats, our lifetime stats. Other that it says scrap spent. I mean, we've definitely spent more than 0 scrap, but I guess it wasn't tracking that as a stat in the early access. It starts tracking it now. Of course, tech spent, same kind of thing. So we've definitely spent those things. So it does. They were tracking a lot of things and restoring a lot of that data as we were playing earlier, but not all things. We've definitely been using augments. We've definitely using perks. So yeah, these are also things that it has not been tracking. Enemies, yeah. So that's fine. That's fine. It's cool to have like some kind of log. And then Sigmail. I'm guessing these are the data pads we found, because we found this like the tablets that have like little blips, little intel required to keep posting. That's fucking weird. Little blips of like the story of like what was happening during the events before this game took place, like, you know, the events that the situations that led up to disasters striking. Apparently I'm Talon Pilot 1310, apparently, with 16 connections. So connections, profile, no tile equipped. Ooh, I have titles. Let's see. Prototype, the hero. I will be like, I wonder how you unlock. Oh, beat the whole story. Okay. What's the most impressive? Okay, that one doesn't have anything. No title equipped. I guess I'll be the hero, because it's the most impressive thing I have so far. So, cool little kind of story retrospective for those so inclined. And then anything cool up here? It's probably about the samesies. And then that's how you... Let's see. Is it F? No. Is it Q? Q is melee. Q is like a quick melee. If there's anything else... Let's see, you have grenades. It's... Oh, whoops. It's down here.
Future brains.
Oh, right. This was like the whole... It's V. I say it's Q. I think they do the same function. But right, this is like the little station we unlock after you beat chapter 1. You learn that yes, you're just like a brain piloting these suits, these flesh suits. So yeah, forgot about that. Yeah, you can like go underneath and kind of explore down there a little bit. So let's go ahead and select the mission. Like I said, we're gonna do Zone 1, Chapter 1, or Zone 1, the story mission in expert mode, which I guess we've technically never done. We've never actually beaten this before. Those completion times are awfully convenient insofar as that we apparently beat all 3 of these in exactly 1 hour. I think it's because it wasn't tracking those completion times previously, so it just kind of defaults to 1 hour. So, expert mode. Here we fucking go, baby. Expert mode. Zone 1. Let's fucking do this thing. If we knock this out, we get some cool skins and lots of the tech points for level ups. Lots of skin in the game, as they say. I have no preconceived notions as far as what kind of build I'm gonna do. We're just gonna fucking roll. And jump on in and see what's what. I think I might turn down the sound effects a little bit. It's a little bit on the loud side. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. Character, I'll probably turn that down a bit. Music, yeah, gameplay, I guess. I guess sound effects is gameplay and ambiance. Apply. Bing. Let's commence, my friends. We're going rogue in the zone, and we're gonna make everybody else dead. We won't be the dead in the zone. We're gonna be the rogue making others be dead in the zone. It doesn't really work. I tried. And of course, if we are able to snag some giveaways, some giveaway keys for this cool game, we will make sure to initiate the giveaways through my Discord server. Probably not this Friday, but next Friday. Because tomorrow, of course, it would be Friday, be a bit short notice. And of course, much like how we remember it, it has this cool system whereby you begin every round in stealth mode, so you can kind of plan your schmoves, which is kind of nice. Kind of take your sweet ass time, your sweet titties time, plotting how you want to scheme and murder things. Try to find good vantage points. Try to find good vantage points. And it'd be really cool. Oh, shit, wrong button. Okay, well, I guess we're going. I couldn't remember what the drop button is. There's the throw button, and then the drop button. And instead of dropping anything, or even throwing it, I just fucking meleeed it. I do have grenades, and the grenades do recharge. And they recharge fairly generously. What was like a 10-second cooldown, maybe 8 seconds. Not too bad. Does enough damage to kill one of these guys basically right from the get-go, which is nice. Not too bad, not too bad. Now, one thing that I remember very much feeling from playing the game previously is the feeling of like, wow, the enemies are not always the most observant. Like, you can just kind of, like, just earlier, I was blowing shit up. Yeah, there we go. We do have a radar. I was just kind of blowing shit up and shooting a whole bunch, and like we were getting some attention from other nearby enemies. Like some dudes were being drawn in, but not that many. So if I turn the corner right here, you can even see on the radar, there's a guy in the top left. You see where the radar is. There's a guy like right across the wall, and like we were making a lot of noise, blowing shit up just now. How was he not alerted? How did that not alert him, right? So that's one thing that is a little bit strange. Oh, it's the mouse buttons. Okay. A little bit odd that the AI not always the most observant, even in the higher difficulties. I think they are more observant in the higher difficulties than they are in the lower ones. So they're more likely to hear you, and they're more likely to like pursue. But still, I'm a little bit disappointed. Yeah, that maybe not a little bit more observant. Does it feel like it makes the game a little bit easy? Well, I shouldn't say easy, because this is only the first level, obviously. But it makes things easier for sure when the enemies are, like, kind of easy to manipulate in that sense. That's okay. Keeps things interesting. Keeps things flowing. So what's a good primary weapon? The minigun is fun. I seem to recall liking the Vanguard. Sacrifice. Oh, yeah, I think I like the Vanguard. Is that the one that's like a burst fire? Nope, it's just really solid, really reliable. Old reliable. Yeah, honestly, one thing too is these destructive barrels. Like, these things are great, but in the later difficulties, or the later levels rather, you start to see a lot fewer of them. So it's almost kind of nice to not even like so much plot a starting point around the exploding barrels, because again, they're great, but you can't rely on them being there. So what I like to do is try to find starting points that give you like a decent amount of cover. It's like some kind of place where you can see all the exits. Ideally, places where you can like escape and find like, you know, somewhere to hide for a bit if need be. Things get hot. This place, of course, is very large. But I think what I will do is I might even like initiate stuff in here. I think I'm going to initiate stuff in here because... Oh, look at these guys. Oh my god, they're like inside of each other. It's kind of romantic. Did they just have... Is that how robot babies are made? Was I interrupting something? No, I'm invisible, so they can't see me. But yeah, maybe I saw something I wasn't supposed to see. Maybe that was an intimate moment that I interrupted. Listen, I'm not gonna judge. It's a cold space station. It gets kind of lonely out here. These melee guys just spend their time running around from room to room mindlessly. You need something. Need something to keep you going, man. So I'm gonna go ahead and initiate combat here, because doing that is ensured that we have like a nice kind of place like back up and like fight shit from afar. Especially with the melee guys. The melee guys are a little scary because they do a lot of damage. They're very fast, of course. But that worked out pretty well. I think there's a melee guy approaching. Fucking dead. There he goes. I want to make sure to go for the glowy spots, which are the weak spots. Head and tummy in particular. Not always the head. Some enemies have weak spots not on their heads. Or don't... Oh, well, let me rephrase that. Some enemies don't even have weak spots on their heads. Some enemies don't even have heads. Now, I probably didn't have to, like, strategize too much for this room because it's the second room. Still pretty easy, but still... I remember, like, in the first in the later difficulties, in the later levels in particular, how easy it is to get overwhelmed if you go loud and proud, kind of accidentally, when you don't mean to. So I know that things can get a little sloppy, a little slappy and sloppy. If like, yeah, you get swarmed by a bunch of bad guys and you don't have, like, a good place to fall back into. Kind of nice to be in a corner, or maybe not a corner spot necessarily, but like a place where you can kind of duck behind cover. It makes things a little bit smoother, more smooth. All right, so magnetic disc, better pickup range, and more damage per scrap, but with a maximum. Still though, oh, but for 5 seconds though, damn. Probably the magazine, probably magazine capacity, or more upgrades. Ooh, more upgrades would be nice. The number of times I've had like a really great weapon, but I've been limited on like additional upgrades for it. I think we're just gonna let this one rip. Because this one is... like, these little dudes are annoying. But... like, it's one of those where there's really no great spot to fight them. Like, yeah, you can climb the central thing. You can try to, like... jump into like a corner or something like that, but they are so fast they can jump very high. It's just, you just want to face them head on. Semi-automatic rifle. I like that a lot. Let's fuck with this. I will fuck with this. I will fuck it specifically. Gonna stick it on my ass. Lots of plain gloves. Oh, here we go. I got some fancy armor. That's. And then probably no secrets. There really isn't much of like a find hidden secrets kind of game. Like, you blow up the barrels, they are explosive and they can hurt the bad guys, but you're not going to find, like, extra loot inside of them. So, it's not really a game where, like, seeking out, like, extras really gives you much benefit. Which kind of main augment do we want to focus on? This, of course, would be, like, for weapons, that kind of thing. So, weak point one is great. I kind of want to do the long-range one because we got that sweet-ass DMR. Yeah, let's do that one. It's either that or the ammo one. But, yeah, crit chance and good long range. I like that. 40%. Yeah, I like it. We have this DMR. Or actually, is DMR the right word? I think it is. I think it is. It's a semi-auto rifle. Very good. Very, very good. We got a fabricator. So here is one of the new secondary weapons. I think I'm just going to save my money. We could re-roll. It's early enough. I don't think I really give a shit. Upgrade equipment. I like the upgrade menu. This looks really nice. I'm not going to spend any of these. I'm going to save my scrap. We've got pretty good stuff as it is. We got full armor. The armor could be higher level, but I'm just glad we have a full set. Good enough for now. I'm extremely confident in my abilities. And I will not let that confidence go to my head or any other part of my anatomy. Just kidding. Too late. Too late for me. Full 2-tap. Oh, looks like... managed to draw in a couple melee guys. We can 2-tap them. The old 2-tap McGee, that's what they call me. Nobody calls me that, but they should. These explosive grenadey things. I was gonna say, I think I see more bullets. I think we're probably okay. I probably don't need to be playing ultra, like, careful and strategic here, but I can. I'm trying to like be a good boy. I'm trying to like practice good behaviors in this game, because I know how hard it gets later on. Or at least I've seen how hard it gets later on. I don't exactly know how expert compares to nightmare mode. I mean, it'll be easier. I just don't know how much easier. Done. Went fast. There's apparently something right there. Oh, there you are. There we go. One dude ran around the corner. Made him sad. Made him dead. There we go. Nice and easy. Peeking around corners, I feel like this is actually one of the most powerful kinds of builds to go for in this game. Any sort of build allows you to peek around corners and snipe things from afar. I was telling Jorf how melee builds in this game, at least in the early access, were kind of busted. It was like they were kind of too good. It's a shotgun. I don't know if they've been made like a little bit more realistic, a little bit less exploitable. Because the melee builds, like the really powered up, souped up melee builds, and the early access part of this game were kind of off the charts. They're like the kind of stupid, dumbass bullshit they would allow you to pull off. Like like assassinating dudes left and right, going invisible, getting the damage bonus, sneak up behind, going for the assassinate, and just chain assassinating everything in the room before anybody has even in the slightest awareness of your existence. Like that build, of course, is hilarious, but for like a more standard build, the long range kind of build is very good. Like there's the melee swing speed, it begins, but ooh, this one's perfect. That one's perfect because that goes well with the augment we have. So already we're kind of leaning very heavily into long range shooty pooty absolutely. Drop those fucking guys. Like I could have like spent more time strategizing about where I would kind of make my moves, or we could just fucking roll. That's exactly what we did. Now we're one tapping these guys, which is nice. It's that huge damage bonus. All right, that guy's too fast. I couldn't kill him before he exited the damage bonus range. I guess it was 10 meters. I think I was fast. There's more where that came from. Yeah, so the red dudes, I don't have enough to one-tap. Oh, they explode themselves. I don't have enough to one-tap the red dudes, but the blue boys, those guys. Boop. Oh, not quite a one-tap there. I think he was too close. Grenade action. Can I blow it up? I cannot. Gotta wait it out. Oh, it just kind of blinked out of existence. Okay, too. That works too.
Wonder what this one's.
Pew! Hope I get him from afar. Take some of that gamer shit. I saved Earth. We're still going to Mars. Oh my god. I wonder who that's lampooning. I can't begin to guess whomst that could possibly be lampooning. Level bonus 20 damage. Attack speed. It still says the attack speed's the same, but they are not quite the same. Yeah. We are not the same. Probably not gonna be doing a lot of melee this time. Probably not a lot of melee this time around. We're kind of going in on this long range build that we're in on right now. 4 health. Yeah, I think more damage reduction would be a little bit more worthwhile. Worth my while. Anything else? Nope, I think we pretty much did it. We did that shit. Up next, resistance. Ooh, I like that. Good for things beyond, but we definitely want to encourage things far away. Elemental damage to debuffed enemies. That probably won't really be happening. We'll do this one. These really aren't amazing, but we'll take it. I need to look closely to see if there's any sort of reroll for like perks and augments. I legit cannot remember if there is or not. Oh shit. There we go. Ooh, got the one tap. Got a nice crit. Nice sexy ass crit. Let's see, you can reroll the fabricators, but I can't remember if you can reroll like perk and augment selections. I don't think you can. I don't think you can. Or at least you couldn't in the early access. Because yeah, the number of times where it's like, man, none of these are that good. Like they're not terrible, but they're not great. Drop that fool. That. Drop him like a bad habit. Those weak spot shots. So I guess I can... I'll be a good boy, do it legit. This room is a little bit scary, honestly. This room is scary in nightmare mode. Not so bad here, obviously, but yeah, this room is one where like you don't have a ton of options for finding cover, that kind of deal. So it's a little bit spooky first time you go in here. What I found is doing what we did just there, just hiding in this room, like right when you open the door closes behind you, just immediately try to find a good opportunity and just pop them. Just pop, like, start popping bros, because like at least you can funnel them in through this corridor, through this hallway. It's better than nothing. I've learned that like if you try to go to the ends of the hallways and kind of like duck behind here and then like duck around here, there's like too many other points of ingress. Like ducking behind the plants is great. The problem is it's kind of hard to see through the plants sometimes, and there's weird situations where like you'll be kind of ducking around here, a guy will be able to get you here. You'll be ducking around here, and there's somebody who will like be down here and getting you. It's just too many points where you're visible from too many other areas. No matter how confident you are, you'll be able to like peek correctly and safely. I can't trust it. I can't trust it. So I just go from that hallway. We call it a day. It says click 2 every challenge. Do you mean like 2 tap all the bad guys? You saw there was a couple moments where I was definitely misclicking and misfiring, and yeah, sure enough, I don't see any reroll options here, so you just deal with what you got. New type of what's it called? Of like what's the word I'm looking for? New element, I guess. New element, or I guess attribute, because if these are really elements. There's 2 of them actually: psionic and plasma. You know, there's fire, there's lightning, there's frost. I haven't seen these 2 though. Sonic damage applies fracture, adding a 15% chance to stagger for 5 seconds. That's a long time. Or flux, reducing the target's attack rate 6 seconds. So it makes them attack slower. 30% chance to attack slower, which is really cool. Or 15% chance to stagger them for 5 seconds. I don't know what stagger means. Stagger might mean like stun them. I think lightning already has the one that stuns. We'll see what stagger entails. I'm inclined to find out. I'm curious. Stagger for 5 seconds. When I hear the word stagger, there is a checkpoint. There was an old bar in the town in which I went to college called the Stagger Inn. Actually, specifically, I think it was the Stagger Inn again. It was called the Stagger Inn again, and of course, it was a college town, so you know those kinds of college bars are frequent haunts for current students and, you know, people who previously went there back in the good old days. By the way, this is nice. This is nice that you can like save and quit and resume where you are. If you were like, man, I got a great run going, but like I got to get to bed or there's other shit I got to do. So this is a nice opportunity to save a checkpoint. And of course, if the run ends, that's it. You can't respawn here, but you can save and quit here if you wanted to. So that's nice. So anyway, yeah, the stagger. When I hear the word stagger, I think of the Stagger Inn again. That was such a mainstay with the college crowd. Unfortunately, it closed like 10 or so years ago, and a lot of us were kind of sad about it. Me personally, I guess I wasn't that sad because I don't really go to bars. I don't drink, so bars don't really do much for me personally. But you know, I was sad that my friends were sad. It was a fixture for the area, so it was significant because of its, you know, it's long standing. But I didn't have any personal connection to it. But you know, I was like, I want my friends to be happy. I don't want them to be sad. Ouch. I broke my shield. If I was doing the shield breaking challenge, I'd be very sad right now. I kind of want to reload. Melee guy? No, it's not a melee guy. It's a... Oh, God. A whole fucking piss gaggle of dudes. Alright, this was maybe not my best decision. Initiating this combat in this one big cluster. Because usually I like to have a little bit more room to maneuver. But, like, every fucking dude in the world is here. Every fucking dude in the world, like, everybody's, like, just in this little corner. Last bullet. So, I probably should have scouted this out a little bit more, but, yeah, you know. We fucking got this. We're fucking gaming. Did take a little bit of damage. Yeah, if I was trying to do the never lose your shield challenge, this would be a tough one. Although, doing that on expert mode would be unnecessary hard mode, because they said do normal difficulty. Normal difficulty, never lose your shield. That's what they're recommending, so it'll be a bit much, right? No need to overachieve. That's it. Go back to this area and claim our prizes, because there was a couple fun things that dropped. New SMG, or secondary weapon at least. Ooh, cool little spinny. It's just a fast pistol. It's not an SMG, but it's really dope. Ooh, it's fast. It's also not, like, the most accurate. Actually, what am I saying? It's actually quite accurate. I think because of the perk we have. The long range perk. Does it even say? Effective at close range. I think the idea is that it is fairly inaccurate because we have the augment that removes recoil. It's actually fairly good in that respect. Minigun. Man, the minigun is fun, but nah, this gun that we have right now is too good for our current build, for our current situation. What I will say about the minigun is that it's extremely unwieldy, but if you use the alt fire, you can spin the barrel without firing. Because that's a problem, like it takes a second to like start shooting if you just cold spin the barrel, but if you pre-spin the barrel before firing, it's already warmed up and ready to go, so it fires at a much quicker rate. Like, or you know, when you are like needing bullets to emerge from the gun instantly, because like when you start firing, it goes bop, 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 but if you pre-spin the barrel, you get a much quicker firing rate, a lot faster. And of course, what you really need are certain perks to really help the minigun along. Like the perk that says when you kill bad guys, it like partly reloads your weapon for you, and extending the magazine, and increasing the firing rate, and increasing the damage as you have fewer bullets in your magazine. Like those kinds of perks really make the minigun work. Otherwise, it's kind of a struggle. Nearby enemies, does not affect, scrap dropped, just more scrap. Automatically collect all dropped loot. That's huge. That's really nice. Nearby enemies. I wish it would tell me what nearby means. I've seen this with other games like this, even with this game. What does nearby mean? We talking 5 meters? We talking 1 meter or less? We've made a long range build, so I feel like I really shouldn't fuck with things that specifically are for long range. This is a good defense one, but this one's just so convenient. I love the idea of this one. Scrap gatherer one. All right, yeah, I don't want to initiate things here. It's way too hot here. It's too hot and heavy. I love corridors. Big fan of corridors as areas to like kind of kick things off and get nice and weird. Nice and weird around here. You could do a lot worse. Like, this is a very open room, very open area. Ooh, this is a corridor. Yeah, baby. Yeah, I don't know if I love the turrets though. I don't know if I love the turrets. Yeah, not a ton of like obvious amazing options. What I might do is just fucking like murder these two guys. Or I just see this Clussy over here. I'm doing it. Just yeah, it's gonna kill like everybody. Yeah, that was a bit of a risk. That was a bit of a risk, and ooh, it might not be paying off for old Alex. I'm in the danger zone. Yeah, that was a bit of a risk. That put me in close quarters, and I'm not a big close quarter guy with this build. Oh shit, especially with melee guys coming in hot. I don't like how it's like changing my weapon automatically from when I do some melees. Big fan of that. Whip. And boom, there we go. So yeah, a little bit spicy. Was it worth the risk? It probably wasn't, honestly, but it's okay. We got there. We improvised. You know, playing first-person shooters is a lot like jazz. All about improvising. We got there, though. I never even broke a sweat. Never doubted it. Maybe a little bit. Maybe I doubted it a little bit. It was a little bit spicy. Is that the SMG? Yeah, it is. That one's got a bit more spread, but it's quick. Quickie boy. I like it. Oh, Q is like quick melee, but it switches weapons. B is standard melee. Oh, okay, that's what I need to be doing then. Health or shields? It's only one shield. I guess health. I guess. It don't matter. None of this matters. Better grenade. Fucking send that motherfucker flying. Nice and easy peasy. Now, we automatically collect rewards. We do not automatically collect equipable items, which makes sense because you wouldn't have wanted to automatically de-equip what you currently have for the given slot. That'd be no funsies. We've pretty much seen all there is to see, though. Feeling pretty good about these things. These things and these thongs. Yeah, again, not my best strategery. Maybe what I should have done, instead of like taking the bait and blowing out that big gaggle of dudes, is maybe I should have done what I was originally thinking, where I would have initiated combat like with the dudes who were right here, but in a way where those guys wouldn't have seen me. That way I could have like been fighting guys right here and would have been fighting some of the ranged dudes here, and I would have been able to kind of on my own time peek around the corner and start to snipe them from afar, as I was worried about that gaggle. That was why I was like prioritizing them. But maybe I should have gone for the original plan. But at the same time, you know, you gotta fucking YOLO it sometimes. Gotta live a little. Better stagger chance. I do like to stagger, I think, although I guess I've yet to see it work necessarily. More damage to enemies under half health. Weak point hits. I do like weak point hits. I mean, these are all solid. These are all solid. Yeah, I'm gonna lean into the stagger proc chance that we have, since that's kind of the thing that we have with our chosen element. These rocket boys, a little bit nervous about these rocket boys. A little nervous. I think it's like they kind of home. Yeah, there's kind of like a homing. There's a very large explosion radius. God, I can't shoot for shit. He shot his own shit. Love it. Love that for us. He cannot hurt himself, so far as I can tell, with his own explodies. Be really cool if he did. Love that for us if you would explode yourself with your own explodies. I'll be honest, I don't know if I've seen the stagger proc yet. I don't know if I've seen it, or if it has. Maybe it's not clear when it happens. Maybe it prevents them from shooting, or maybe there's not. Maybe there's like not an obvious visual component. Because when I think of stagger, I think of them going like visibly stunned, and like their their guns at their side. You know, they're kind of looking dazed. That's what I'm imagining. That's pretty good. Yeah, maybe I've never seen the inside of that one before. Maybe it's one of those where there's not really much of a visual component, but they just don't shoot for a bit, or they shoot slower. Except the other one said it like makes them attack slower, so it's probably not shoot slower. Oh. Unclear. Uncleared. Means I'll have to be more observant. Weapon damage, love that one. Melee damage, nah, not really going for melee. Killing enemy refills your unequipped weapons magazine. That's actually not bad. More weapon damage is always good too. Shield one's solid too. Shield one's a solid defensive one. I eventually will want to invest into some defense perks. Especially with rooms like this. This room is a bit of a scary room. I think I'm just gonna fucking send it from here, man. Oh god. I'm gonna send it from here because this, I remember this room gets spicy. And not nicey. Not the slightest bit nicey. Now, oddly enough, the waves have begun. Like them sending in new waves, so it would seem. We haven't killed all the starting bros. Which is a little bit surprising. Uh-oh. Reload quickly, please. Take your time. Yeah, take your sweet time. You know, no rush, no rush. Just reload whenever. You know, whenever's convenient. I think they're gonna summon a big man on campus, which makes me a little scared. Oh boy, that's also scary. Oh, there's big man. Oh, fucking hell. Yep. Already got him a little bit. So I want to kind of focus big man on campus, please. Good news is I'm kind of outrunning him. Oh, he's doing the gaming thing. Yep. All right, he's out. Use that dash. Oh, it hurts. Hurts real good. Love that for us. Actually, I don't love it. I lied. Woo! Gotta time that better. I think we got this. I think we got this. It's a little scary. I never broke a sweat. I was not even the slightest bit worried. You might have thought that I was pissing my pants loudly. You might have thought you were hearing the telltale trickle of urine running down my penis. Turns out I had the whole thing calculated from the get-go. As my man Variax can affirm. What's up, buddy? Good to see you. Variax, you know how that goes, right? Like, you know, you make it seem like you're just, like you're pretending like you're nervous and scared of the video game, but in reality, you had the whole thing under control the whole time. Never doubted it one bit. This game is good, by the way. I like it a lot. This game just hit its 1.0 release earlier this week. So it just hit its 1.0. It is a roguelike, but the FPS mechanics are very solid. There is co-op, by the way. There is co-op. The co-op works extremely well. The co-op is my favorite kind of co-op when it comes to roguelikes like this. It literally only helps you. There's really no downside to co-op. You don't have to, like, fight over gear or anything like that. You don't have to the enemies, like, aren't, like, crazy tanky when you go into co-op mode. It's like, it's just the same game, and it's only a boon to you. It only helps you. Now, that basically also means the game is fairly challenging, but it is quite good. It is quite good. And as a bonus, we're actually working on unlocking some free giveaway keys for this game through Dare Drops. So if all goes according to plan, we'll be walking away tonight with a handful of giveaway keys, and we'll be doing said giveaways in raffle format in my Discord server. So if anybody would like a chance at getting a copy of this game, we'll be raffling off some keys for this game, hopefully. Not this Friday, but next Friday. Gun damage and reload speed, and yeah, I like all that. Give me all those things. I like every word that they said to us just then about gun damage and better reload and all those fun things. Heavy energy weapon. This one oh wait, no, that's what I have right now. I'm tempted to reroll because it's stand to have a better weapon. What we could do is just upgrade the level. I think I might upgrade the level. Because what I really want is a sniper of some kind. You know, this actually wouldn't be the worst thing in the world. It's a really sick-ass range. You know what? That's pretty dope. Get that thing. I'm getting it. That's a solid secondary weapon. It's pretty fast. And it fucks, and it clucks, and it ducks, and it pucks. Your current one, 77 damage. Max size. It reloads a lot faster, though. Yeah, honestly, you could do a lot worse. I think not really dual wielding, but switching off between those two weapons will be quite good. Quite good indeed. Very much indeed.
Okay. Don't lose momentum.
We got that quick switch. I don't know if I like how the quick switch, when you do the melee switch, he takes the gun out and then takes it out again. You see that? He goes whip whip. That's kind of weird. And you can't fire until the animation finishes for the second time. So that's a little bit strange. A little nitpick. Second zone, by the way, baby. Ooh, I like this straightaway path. This is an obvious straightaway path to choose. As far as like when to go loud and proud. So since we have that long range perk, we're gonna let him get far away and kick this off and get fucking messy. It looks like we already attracted some attention, which is fine. Didn't have to reload. We have the other long-range weapon. Ooh, look at that. We're already popping off, man. Almost. Oh, I saw him get staggered. So that's, I think, sure enough, staggering is when they physically flinch or fucking die because they're dead. Oh, is that my beloved? Oh, it is my beloved. I fucking love this weapon. This is the Chargy Boy. This thing is the run maker. I think is quite good. I think that guy's less hit scan. Because this guy was bullshit. Do not like these shield bros. Back it up. Back that thing up. I see you sparking. I see you fucking taking damage like a chump. Yes, this thing is so good. It fires like 5 shots and it has to be reloaded, but it's a very good weapon. And when you have any sort of long-range build, this thing is the goddamn goat. It's not the best sniper in the game, but it is probably, for my money, probably my favorite. A very, very reliable sniper rifle. And when you get that full charge, oh, it's fucking disgusting. So we're pretty much going to one-shot most standard enemies. Basically until we get to the last area. It's quite bananas. Quite silly and vanilla. I like this thing a lot. So glad we also got like the fun pistol as a good backup. But we We're not really gonna need it. We're gonna be one-tapping a lot of shit now. Ouch. And it reloads fairly quickly. It's a fairly quick reload. It's comparable to the DMR we were using earlier. Love this thing. Love this goddamn thing. Pretty damn sweet. Have I mentioned I'm a fan of this gun? It's such a joy. Such a joy finding this thing. I was hoping I'd find one. The only reason I would get rid of it is for a better version of the same thing, or one of the strong, I would consider one of the stronger range weapons. This, of course, would be amazing if we were doing a melee build. Affected by debuff. When airborne. Ugh. Yeah, I don't really love any of these. I could see the melee one being kind of nifty if you need like a panic button, like, oh fuck, the melee guy's caught up with me. I need somebody to get some distance. Killing enemy affected by an elemental debuff. Man, this one's not very exciting. That one would at least be helpful. Generally, always. It's like a little helpful. This one could be like a lifesaver in a panic moment. I feel like if I do my job right, we won't have this come up. But I don't know. I think knowing me, with this build, I wouldn't even reach for melee 99 times out of 100. So I think we'll just go for the elemental one. Yeah, don't really love those choices. If I could have re-rolled, I would have. Not in the cards, sadly. Reload pretty soon here. Give me that reload. Oh, what? He was getting my ass from afar. What? Oh, I shot. He's through the glass. Okay, I was like, what? Why'd that miss? I was suspicious why he couldn't see me. I was like, okay, it's one thing if I can't see him, but why did he not see me? Guess it's not a bad guy then. Woo. Those guys are a little spicy. Those guys are that is an enemy type that has ended many of my runs. The shield guys, they're fucking brutal. They're quite brutal. Ouch. I think the last couple are both turrets fight, I guess. Are you a turret? You were not a turret. You're a dude. I mean, there were a few of them. There were a few of them. Let's take a look-see. There's that plasma ball. Plasma ball. That's pretty cool. I do like to try it. I would like to try out plasma at some point. I'm glad they added a bunch of cool new elemental thingies.
Some side effect of the EMP blast it suffered.
A bit of story. A little bit of a lore drop there. Slow firing firearm. That's not bad. Not bad. Ooh, it's like got that deagle energy. Oh, I like that reload animation. The damage is pretty dope. I mean, the damage on this thing is always going to have it beat, but that's pretty sick. Yeah, rate of fire is a lot slower. Magazine size is smaller. Reload speed's a little bit slower. But man, that damage is pretty dope. Yeah, for like having if you want like a handheld sniper rifle equivalent kind of thing, you could do a lot worse. Anything else I want to look at? I think I'm feeling pretty good at what I got. When I left just now? Yes, I think. No, it is not. It's a different version of the weapon I was using earlier. Sidekick. All right. Shields recharge faster. I mean, hopefully that won't be an issue. Hip firing. We actually don't have spread right now because we have that one perk. We'll do the grenade cooldown. Again, don't really love any of those. Sometimes you find a perk and you go, oh, it's like the perfect perk for your selections. Others, it's like, none of these really do it for me, but I mean, rarely does a perk hurt you. Usually there's like, sometimes there's a trade-off. Usually it is good. Like, generally it is good. Ouch. These guys are a little bit spicy. They get like fast if you shoot them, but don't kill. Go like that guy. I'm not going to throw my grenades, despite the temptation. I'm just going to pick them off one by one. As with the dash, we slowly outspeed them. Yeah, even with the headshot, I'm not killing them instantly, which is a little bit surprising. If I zoom out. Let's say, then I get the damage bonus because I'm far away from them. Yeah, those guys are hard to fight if you have like an SMG or a shotgun. Well, shotgun could maybe one tap, but you ideally want to kill them in one shot if at all possible. You would say that about all enemies in this game, but especially those guys, because they get real fast if they take any damage. They get scary. They start fucking lumbering towards your ass. It's like, oh dear fuck. Oh dear god, oh dear god, oh fuck, oh god, oh fuck. It's quite scary. So, weapon damage, and they talk about melee shenanigans. I should probably take one of these. More sonic damage, better proc chance, psychic punch, and telekinetic slam. I don't know what those are, but they sound dope. Of course, this is always good. Yeah, more gun. My superpower is gun.
I'll find someone alive. Anyone.
Big fan of having that as a superpower. Really good shotgun. Probably the best secondary shotgun. And maybe the only secondary shot. But yeah, really good one. Really, really good one. If I was doing a shotgun build, I'd be all over that shit. Gonna hold off on additional upgrades for now. We're saving our monies, baby. We're saving our monies. I probably don't need to. Like, I could probably upgrade my armor. What do I have for armor, for that matter? Armor's just... Oh, my boots are terrible. Yeah. Now, if I had blue, I would consider up in the ante, bringing it to purple, but I think I'll hold off for now. Go ahead and kick this off now. Ooh, maybe a questionable choice, but I'm doing it. A whole bunch of dudes over yonder. Ouch. A shield guy somewhere. It's a shield. I don't like that noise. Fucking shield guy. Where is the shield? There, he's hiding behind that guy. What a fucking cheater. How dare he? How dare he hide behind his friends? Utilizing his friends for friendship and for strategies. Clearly that's illegal. Was that 666 damage? That's pretty fucking metal, bro. Pretty goddamn metal. What's this one? Is this the DMR? Automatic weapon. Okay, that's the Vanguard. That's like the really reliable one. I like that one a lot. Oh, almost got his ass instantly. I like that weapon a lot, but yeah, we've got something good going here. They take a little bit of damage there. I'm not sure why it's all glowing. Oh, I think it's because it's armor. I think armor looks that way. Genitally speaking. Oh, he's not dead. There's that stagger. Yeah, that's what that looks like. It like genuinely stuns him. So, oh yeah, I should take that. I was looking at the health and armor bonuses, but health and shield bonuses, but I should have been looking at the armor values. Armor wise, it was a obvious improvement, a very obvious improvement. And when it comes to armor, yeah, the higher armor values are generally more important. I mean, yeah, shield is great, more hit points is great, but armor values are very, very nice because the damage reduction it gives you is significant. Right now, I think my webcam is covering it, so you can't see where my mouse is like looking right over here, on the left-hand side here. But I can tell you I have an armor of 1,350, which gives me a damage reduction of 12.49%. So 13% basically damage reduction. So every like point you put into armor is like 100th of a percentage for damage reduction, which is pretty generous. And there are perks that will up the damage reduction even further, which is nice. Damage from your first bullet. That's actually huge for the sniper bonus, for the sniper build that we're doing right now. So yeah, that's huge. That's very, very good. Now, I won't always be firing from the first bullet always, but like for something scary, you best believe I want to make sure we drop something instantly. Like this fucking dude. Drop his ass instantly. Fucking no quarter. Just get his ass. Yeah, that's a really nice one. If there's something you're really nervous about, you want to fucking end it instantly. What was that? 40% damage bonus? That's huge. Now, this guy's like, I could shoot him in the toenail. It would fucking explode. He popped off. I get him? I think like the ka-chunk noise means he's dead. If you just hear like a blip, then like, or like a, I don't know how to describe it, like the kind of chonky noise that accompanies a hit is a kill confirmation, and the hit that sounds less chonky, you'll know when you see it, or you'll know when you hear it, rather. It's like sign that they are still alive. But yeah, the kill confirm noise. One of those, yeah, you definitely know it as you hear it. You get accustomed to these things. Surprise, there's someone else I'm missing. Is there someone else you're forgetting to ask? Dead. There we go. I consent. I consent. Is there someone else you're forgetting to ask? Sorry, Jesus. The Harrier's a good one. Ooh, good boots. Good fucking boots. Very good. I went from level 2 to like level 1 billion. Huge jump. Huge and big and large. Big McLarge huge. Dash cooldown reduction. Not. I do like dash cooldown. Reduction. I do like that. I do like it, but I think I'll stick with what we got. Anything else I'm gonna look at? I do not believe so. Feeling good. Feeling good about what we got so far. God damn, this fucking proc chance one, man. The glow sticks keeps popping back up over and over again. The exploding barrels one is nearly useless because after a certain point they just stop spawning. Healing orb healing. That can be nice. That can be nice. Nearby enemies. I really wish they told us what does nearby mean. I would love to know, but I suspect that it probably means like very short range. I suspect it means very short range. Now, do I initiate from down here or do I initiate from upstairs? Because, of course, upstairs does have other dudes. I think fewer dudes, though. I think it's mostly the melee guys. I could initiate and have only these guys notice me for a bit. That'd be very cool. Oh my god. Get the reload? Oh yeah. There we go. Alright, so I kind of handled that pretty poorly, but that's okay. We got there, we got there. If nothing else, that was a demonstration of the sound difference between a kill confirm and a, oh, you damaged them, but they're still alive, so good fucking luck. Get good. One of those nades. Oh. I know others are aware of my presence. I'm not ignorant to the fact that I'm making a lot of noise and making a lot of enemies. Like how on the radar, they do show as having like a different icon if they're on a different floor as you. Oh, he mad. He madge. He also fast. Good fucking lord, look at that motherfucker go. God damn, he's fast. Good lord. He was ready to fucking roll. He was fucking cooking. He was cooking. He wasn't just good looking. Also dead. Energy weapon, large. Yeah, that's a good large capacity weapon. That is, yeah, solid overall SMG, or not SMG, rifle, same thing. But Alex, it's not the same thing. Thing down here. We didn't really kill a lot of dudes down here. We pretty much brought everyone upstairs. Upstairs was the party. The party hardy. The fabricator room, by the way. Cerebral. I should probably do one of these. Ooh, but armor break. Consecutive hits get tasty. That's especially good for like minigun builds, obviously. I do love me some gun damage. I do really love me some gun damage. Like I'm just going all in on gun, man. Gun continues to be my superpower. Like we have a little bit of psionic brain shit, but gun is the big thing.
What'll it be?
Oh man. I'm nearing the point where I want to like do some rerolls. Trying to get some pretty cool stuff here. What level are we getting? Level 7. I'll at least upgrade the level. So like damage wise we can keep up. I'll definitely upgrade that one's level, no question. I think I'll upgrade these ones too. They're cheap enough. Once again, I'm gonna hold off on the helmet though. So once again, yeah, you get like definitely with armor. Armor is pretty cheap to upgrade, and now my damage reduction is up to 17%, up from 13% to the last time we were looking. So it does make a pretty good difference. Don't love this room. There's a few room configurations in particular that are extra tough to deal with. This one shouldn't be too bad. Oh, we got the mobile turrets. Remember these fellers. These fellers and the Cinderellas. Looking around for a good place to kind of hunker down. This first area is not... Yeah, I don't love this first area. Shield guys make me nervous. And I don't like the idea of hunkering down here. Well, you know what? You could do a lot worse. You could do a lot worse. I might hunker down in that little open area. A little open spot. It's a little bit scary. I think I might do better to hunker down over here instead. I think that's probably the play. Not as long of a straightaway path. I think I like that more than the teensy little room, though. Ooh, I like this. Plussy. Oh, I did the thing again. God damn it, I fucking ruined it. So it's ruined. Ouch. Fucking, I pressed the wrong button again. First, oh my god. I pressed the wrong button again where I'm like trying to... Oh god. I'm trying to like place the thing down. I'm trying to place the canister, and I press the wrong button, and I melee when I mean to place it, and I fucking shit the floor, shit the bed. I shit everywhere. There must be a different game I'm thinking of where Q is like the drop button. I don't know what game I'm thinking it is, but for some reason I get my wires crossed every time. Exotic. If we missplit your speed to reload, yeah. Not bad. You know what? I'll grab them. I'll grab them. These things are very fun. It's a very fun secondary weapon. What do we have here? Both lightning damage, crit damage. And they're pretty dangerous. I was doing such a good setup too. I was doing so good, and then I fucking exploded the world. Shield guy over here. Quick monkey man melee dudes. They're all over yonder. Oh, I staggered him. Hell yeah. Saw him drop his shield. I saw him get sad. Good, he should be sad. Oh, wrong button. Throw. There we go. Yes. That's what I wanted to do. Yes. Throw it with gusto. Critical hit chance. Ooh, I like that critical hit chance. I like that. Can I look at my crit chance? You can't. Yeah, that was another kind of nitpick I had. It'd be nice if there... Oh, actually, yeah. Does it say what stagger is? I think I know now. It does not. It does not say what stagger is. That makes me a little sad. Yeah, it's a little bit unfortunate. It's got to figure it out ourselves, I guess. But yeah, that was one other nitpick. I like that on the side they show your health and your shield and your armor, your total armor and your total damage reduction. I would love to see total crit chance and total crit damage bonus and other like total weapon bonus things, like damage bonus things. That'd be really nice. That'd be very, very useful in those situations where it's like, well, how much does like a 4% crit chance really net me? Like in the grand scheme of things, is my current crit chance 4% or is it 14%? Like, I feel like that would help with making certain decisions with like certain upgrades, that kind of thing. So, minor nitpicks. You know, if money and dev time were no object, I would advocate for those kinds of additional changes. You know, scrap a bunch of ammo. That could be cool. I kind of like that one too. I don't use my grenades that often, but they can be a good like panic button. Speaking of which, kind of putting me in melee range there. Ouch. Uh-oh, I see the dudes. Reloading was a questionable choice. I'm able to question it. Yep. Question able. I'm able to question it. Oh, we got there, though. We got there. Guy popping in. I think the little flying drone guy, I think he already exploded. I think we got this. I'm feeling pretty good. It was a little bit uncertain at first going in that close range. Some blind corners, but now we fine. We Gucci. I'll be a turret then. That little door. Let's see right there. It's not a turret. It's big man. Ouch. That one shot, that one time he hit me, took a lot of shit. Oh, he's fucking dead. Took a lot of shield off. So those guys are still scary and still fucking brutal. Oh, Jesus. Guys are scary too. They have a lot of weak spots. So the nice thing about those turrets is that their weak spots are like enormous. Like you really can't shoot them without hitting a weak spot. Honestly, it takes talent to hit a regular damage spot on those big turrets. But they are mobile and scary. I mean, it's very clear and obvious when they're drawing a bead on you. So it's kind of hard to be surprised by them. But still, it's intimidating when you see that laser sight bearing down on your ass. Gunning for you. We are past the halfway point. We're 18 out of 30. If this was a standard mission, this would be a 20-round challenge. But this is a 30-round challenge because it's a story mode challenge. Story mode thingy. Fire rate is good. Ooh, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. Found the bar. On the space bar, that's where we get these drunk astronauts. What's up, Draw? Drunk astronauts, the space bars, because space bars the cause. These computers have space bars on them, hence all the drunk astronauts. We're gonna initiate. Her. Tried to pop off as well. We popped him on. Yep. No one else is moving towards us. I'm looking at the radar right now to see, like, other enemy movements towards us, and I don't see any movements. So I think we're in the clear. There's a little flying guy. He's out of there. Oh, there's another guy. Where'd you come from? Missed. Is he the last one? No, he's not. Oh, it's you. It's a fancy mobile turret lad. I do like the piano lounge music. Very cozy. Cozy faux showy. Not too bad. Not too bad at all. Any fun things that drop? We did some health drop, but we're already at full health, so we're good there. Pulsar, it's just assault rifle. Fine. Some good armor? Yeah, some good armor. We already have purple boots. Grenade cooldown, elemental damage. Movement speed and dash cooldown. I should probably stick with what we have. Field siphon. Nah, I'll stick with what I got. Yeah, all solid. I would like to have armor of that caliber for my other armor slots, for my helmet, for my gloves, for my torso. Been finding really good boots. Gun damage. Secondary weapon has nice things. I like that. Let's do the fracture one. More sonic damage. Love that shit. Ooh, I remember this room. Speaking of rooms with configurations that scare me. This room scares me a little bit. These fucking dudes scare me. A lot of bit. I think I'm just gonna, like, gun for this man. Where's the weak spot? Is that his noggin? I was hoping that would do a lot more damage. I just missed so many shots. I'm Garbino. Garbanzo. Oh, fuck. Oh, God. Up. That means that guy got into melee range. Oh, dear sweet God. It's happening. It's happening. A lot of the jumpy boys. Don't love the jumpy boys. Don't love them. Don't love them. No, thank you. I don't want it. I'm gonna get my shield back because these guys are scurry. There's 3 of them? I thought there was just the 2. I thought there was just the 2 of them. What the heck? That's why is there so many? That's illegal. It's an illegal gamer move. That's scary. These guys are fucking scary. Jesus fucking Christ. They do so much damage. My shield is just constantly dead. Whoop. Got them quick reloads though. Jesus fucking Christ. He just kind of landed in front of my ass. Oh fuck. The good news is the really quickie boys are mostly dead. I think they were spawning more of them for a second there. I think we got them though. In fact, I know better than to get too confident, but never mind. I never broke a sweat. Once again, I was in full control the whole time. Full control the whole time. Never the slightest bit of concerns. You might think you were seeing literal flop sweat draining down the sides of my face. You might think you were hearing the sounds of my testicles shriveling up live on camera. Don't believe the hype. Fuck what you heard. What's up, Formidable Thunder? Giveaway for Deadzone Rogue. How do we join in on the potential giveaways? So I need to unlock the giveaways first. So I won't overpromise. I won't say we'll definitely have giveaways for this game, but I'll say the chances are good. The chances are good we'll have something. So all of our giveaways that we do through my Discord server in raffle format. So I don't have any, because we don't have the giveaways unlocked, I don't have the raffles open. But what will likely happen is that we should, in tonight's stream, walk away with something, most likely. Whether we'll have the full slate of 6 giveaway keys, that's the potential right now, is 6 giveaway keys for this game. Whether we get all of that or a subset of that is to be determined, but we'll likely get something, and I will know more details probably in a few days, because what will happen is once we complete the challenges for this game, for the Daredrop campaign, I'll need to submit the evidence to the Daredrop admins, and then they will review the footage and confirm if I was a good boy, and then we'll send me the keys usually in a couple days afterwards. And I usually do giveaways on Fridays. So, of course, tomorrow's Friday. That's a little bit short notice. So we'll plan on next Friday. I'll show you exactly what I mean, by the way, in case you're curious. If you want to join my Discord server, the Linktree page has a link to my Discord. Oh, shit. That was the wrong one. Well, no, the Linktree page is correct. This is the link I meant to bring up. So I'll show you exactly what we're dealing with here. So let's go to the Daredrop. Oh, whoops. Go to the Deadzone Rogue Daredrop page. There we go. Boop. I'll show you exactly what we're working towards. So it was the second page. Here we go. So this is the one we're working on right now. Complete the story of Zone 1 on expert difficulty. If we knock that one out and don't get any game overs, we fucking do that shit, we get 3 giveaway keys for this game. And then after that, I'll also, whoops, I think it's also on this page, I'll try this one. Complete a normal mission without your shield breaking. If we do that, we get 3 more keys. So if I complete these 2 challenges, oh sorry, my face is covering. If we complete these 2 challenges, then we'll get, again, hopefully 6 giveaway keys. And then the raffles will happen through my Discord server. Probably next Friday. And I'll make sure to make it really well known when the raffles are open for participation. Because I usually open the raffles like a week before the giveaways happen. That way it gives folks ample opportunity to join in on said giveaways. And you never have to be in the stream when the giveaways happen. As long as you enter through my Discord server, you're good to go. And we do our giveaways by creating giveaway channels, or threads, really. I create threads for the specific games that we're giving away. So you'll be basically keeping an eye on the giveaway threads that we have, like the giveaway thread header, basically, that we have in the Discord server. All the instructions are in the little giveaway header. The threads header that we have in the Discord server. So we try to make it fairly obvious. And when the giveaway channels themselves are open, it has additional instructions inside. But basically, you just have to post a message into the giveaway threads, and that's it. So join the Discord server, and then when the giveaway thread is open, just post a message into the thread for the game you want to enter into, and that's it. That is it. There's also an optional channel role that will give you notifications whenever a new giveaway opportunity is open. So if you never want to miss another giveaway thing that I do, sign up for the optional channel role. It's called giveaway notifications. Makes it super obvious. That is the dealio. This weapon is good, but I think I like the one that I have more. It's weird because the damage seems nicer at first, but with the ion driver, if it fully charges, it does like a ×3 or ×4 multiplier. It's quite huge. So if you're doing the big charges, big like full charge of this thing with that little loading bar fills all the way, the damage it does would be a lot more than this guy. Now what this one has though is it has a nice bonus for the last shot in the magazine. This other one doesn't have. But I like that. I like that a lot. I think I'll stick with the ion driver. I just love this weapon so much. It's very reliable. Very reliable. It's very good. Big fan of this thing. To the grenades already. I do like the lifesteal one. That's pretty good. Pretty good. Elemental damage. I like the crit. I like the crit chance one. I like the Spectroid's crit chance if I can help it. Yeah, I think we're good. I think we are Gucci. Let's continue. Weapon damage, gun damage. Obviously, gun does not include melee. Swapping is nice. Swap speed goes up. And then secondary weapon gets empowered. Attacks pierce for 70. That's pretty cool too. I don't swap that much. Sometimes I do. I think let's do this one. 20% gun damage. You really can't go wrong with that.
That's always so
Solid choice overall. That ends the second chapter. We're going on to the third and final chapter. I'm not gonna spin the reroll just yet. Yes, I will. Damn. I think that's like per station though. Maybe I'm wrong. I'll do a standard upgrade. Or I could just bring it all the way up, I guess, to gold. I mean, I do like this thing. I can re-roll the affixes. You know what? Let's fucking do it. We have the money for it. So to rare and then epic. Oh, what? Oh, I misread. Quality upgrades remaining. I thought that meant we could do 4 of them. No, it means remaining to like bring this to its fruition. So the mark enemies one is good. Double shot is good too. That's really good. That's a very good combo. I'm really happy with that. So I'm glad we got those. Upgrade these. Yeah, I'm not gonna reroll that one. I'm not gonna reroll anything else or upgrade anything else. We still got plenty of scrap, so I'm not exactly wanting for scrap. So, yeah, I could have held out for a better version of this weapon. But upgrading like we did just made it very, very good.
Wow. Why did I just say that?
They're all taking naps. Weird poses to nap in, but I'm not one to judge. This biome does turn up the heat. Oh, we get the healing guys. How could I forget about the healing guys? I want to forget about the healing guys. I wish I could. Might start off combat through this corridor over here. I love starting combat in cool little corridors. This is a pretty cool one. Oh my god, I did the fucking melee thing again. I am terrible. That's the third time I've done that tonight where I pick up the one of these fellers and I melee it instead of dropping it because I press the wrong button because I'm a dumbass dingus doofus dongus. I don't know how I got in my brain that Q is drop, whereas Q instead is melee, and I'm a silly fool. A fool who is foolish. The worst kind. It's okay. I mean, we improvise. We learn how to roll with these things. Oh, with teleport? Yeah. Oh, he's just a quick flying guy. But he's teleporting. The radar was some quick movements. To say, I bet there's something around the corner. And turret. No. He's dead. It's always nice getting to one-shot those guys. They have a lot of health. They have a lot of health and they're very scary. There's a melee variant of the shield guys as well that are much easier to deal with. It's not even a comparison. They are very, very easy to kite around. And it's weird that the gun shield guys appear a lot earlier in the game, and they're way harder. But the melee shield guys are so easy to deal with, and they're considered a lot harder. Like they're considered a higher order enemy. I think they have more health, and like they have some things going for them for sure. But I mean, they attack so slow, and they're so easy to like kite around. I mean, I guess yeah, if you get sucker punched by one, it's gonna hurt. But I'm not so much convinced that it's really any scarier. The crit chance one I like, or crit damage one I like, rather. Crit damage. Actually, this one does have crit chance. I really like the scrap damage. I really like that one. That's just a flat damage bonus. Let's fucking do it, baby. For the grenade specifically, obviously. It's not overall damage, but still pretty darn good. Pretty gosh darn good. That might be the grenade we pretty much stick with from here on out. Melee damage after dashing. Reload speed. Damage reduction after reloading. Ooh, I like that. Movement. Oh, damage and movement while aiming? Or always aiming with this thing? That's a good one. That's a very good one. For the kind of build we have. I mean, it would be a terrible one for a melee build, but for a long-range build like ours, it is delicioso. Muy delicioso. Looking for a good kind of vantage point here. Not a ton of great ones. I think this corner might be our best shot. It's not great. Not great, but it's pretty good. Oh my god, I'm terrible. Healer out of here. Oh shit. Oh, that hurt a lot, actually. It hurt way more than I thought it would. Holy buckets. That was kind of brutal. That didn't kill him? Man. I'm falling apart. Still one-shot those guys, though. Oh my god, I fucking murdered the fuck out of him. That was like 10,000 damage. What the shit? And yet I couldn't drop one of the standard guys in one hit. Goddamn. The heals, thank goodness. Yeah, that was a lot of damage. More than I was expecting. Big helmet upgrade. Big helmet upgrade. Torso upgrade too? Armor rating. Oh, it's not a flat number. It's armor rating. It is 23 versus 20. That crit chance though, man. Almost 10% crit chance. Yeah, that's kind of hard to get away from. Kind of hard to get away from a crit chance that good. What else we got? Glovies. No, thank you. So embarrassing the number of like very easy shots that I keep missing. Early when I missed like one of those flying guys, like 3 shots in a row, it's like, bro, I'm just embarrassing myself. No one look. No one watch. I'm embarrassed. That is good. That is good. Anything else? Anything else? Oh, that's cool. In the bottom center, I never noticed that part of the UI. The first shot bonus. Of course, you know, once you take the shot, the little icon goes away. But that's a good, like, visual representation that says you have a really sweet first shot bonus that will do good shit. Oh, I just realized why we did so much damage to that one guy. Why it was like 10,000. We have that 22% chance of a double shot. No wonder. Well, weak spot damage. Damage to ranged enemies. Or armor reduction. I might take the armor reduction, honestly. Man, these are all great. These are all really good. These are all really good. The ranged enemies one is huge. Because the scariest enemies in this game by far are the ranged ones. I should take the armor reduction one, though. Or, I'm sorry, damage reduction. Armor generation. Because it is scurry from these later areas. Oh, man, that would be... That damage, or that like, damage to ranged enemies is so good. I'm actually going to hide down here for a smidge. And snipe some fools. Almost one-tapped him. Almost one-tapped him. That was nice to see. Those missile guys. Those flying guys, they shoot giant fucking missiles. And they're not nice. They're not nice, and they're mean, and they make me cry. And they bully me, and then when they bully me, I do the fun thing. It has 3 letters, and it begins with the letter C. Because they bully me so much, you know, I get so emotional, and I get flustered, and the C word happens. That, of course, means cry. I cry. That's what that means. When, you know, when liquid comes out of that one part of your body, and it begins with the letter C. That's the word cry. There's no other words in the English lexicon, dictionary, whatever. That is 3 letters. There's nothing else it could possibly mean. Nothing at all. There's at least one more missile launcher, bro, and I'm a little bit scared. Oh! I'm slightly scared of where missile launcher, bro, is. I'm a little bit scared. Not too much, but a little bit. On this floor? I think he's like schmoovin'. He's schmoovin'. Never mind, I'm full of shit. I have nothing to fear. It's fucking healer. It's a fucking shooting gallery, goddamn. Fucking the thing where like the duck is just going back and forth. The line of ducks, you have to shoot it with like a BB gun. He was like, I have no one to heal, and he just fucking panicked, just flying back and forth. Oh god, oh fuck, what do I do? Oh Jesus. Life steal, scrap damage. I do like the scrap damage. I think you know, the life steal actually could be kind of dope for a grenade. That actually sounds nice. Like the chance for a crit is nice, but the chance to freeze and also give you life, that's actually kind of nice. Because the nice thing about grenades in this game, no self-damage. Cannot, excuse me, harm yourself with a grenade in this game, so I like that part. And the fact that it has a chance to freeze enemies is good. So that's like a good panic button. You throw a grenade at the ground. If there's like a bunch of melee guys swarming you, there's a chance you'll steal some of their health, chance to freeze some of them, and no downside to you. It's kind of a no-brainer. Some good shit. Not a ton of other great stuff on this floor, but happy about our choices. Okay, what? Shockwave. 75 sonic damage. That's actually not that much. We're doing like 10,000 shot damage per shot sometimes. So you kill a fracture target, not damaging one. I don't know. That was just kind of okay. I think I like the weapon swap one more. Because, yeah, when we swap weapons, especially to the SMGs, it's because we have like a panic, like, oh fuck, we need to kill things quickly kind of moment. That one's cool too. 3 seconds after swapping. That's pretty nice. I think I'll do this one though. And also, more weapon damage. Number go up, baby. Big fan of that shit.
Show me the good.
Big fan. Big fan. Not gonna... I could do... You know what? Let's do the free reroll. I might as well. It might surprise me. It did not surprise me. But I will do upgrade level. Pretty much for all these things. We're to the point now, yeah, where we're wanting to keep up with our armor upgrades. I'll go ahead and do these upgrades as well. Can't do any fabricator upgrades here, unfortunately. Those going, get that one going too. We've still got plenty of scrap left. And once again, my face is covering it, so you just have to take my word for it. But our damage reduction right now is at 36.4%, and it's exclusively because of this one, which gave us basically an additional 20% armor reduction, or armor increase, damage reduction basically, which is pretty dope. Pretty dope. All right, give me 1 sec, friends. I have to use the restroom. I have to use the little hobbit's room, so give me just a few moments. Give me like 2 to 3 minutes. I'll use the restroom real quick. I'll cleanse my bladder, and I'll be so refreshed and ready to roll when I return. I'll be a brand new hobbit. I'll be reborn. So give me just a few minutes, friends. Use the restroom. We'll jump right back to it, friends. Oh boy, I missed a raid. Gosh darn it. I stood up to use the restroom and refill my water as two separate actions. Those were two separate actions, just so we're clear. I did not pee into a water bottle. I've learned my lesson. Those days are behind me, mostly. Get back into it. Thank you, friends. Thank you for that raid. Let me scroll up here. Who would dare? Who would dare raid me? Who would dare be nice enough to bring their peeps into my stream and have me joke about drinking piss? Yo, that's Soapy Shark. Thank you, Soapy Shark. So nice, bud. That's so nice. Soapy says, it's character growth, Alex. Yes. Yes, it's character growth. Listen, it's an honest mistake. We've all been there. You're in a rush. You're trying to get the game and going. You know, you need to refill your water. You need to use the restroom. You get confused. A little aroused. You know, it happens. It's no shame. Okay, maybe a little bit of shame. Listen, it's a mistake you make 12, 13, 14 times in your life. And, you know, when you're young and you're inexperienced and you're 34, you know, these things happen. It's no shame. No shame here, right? No shame at all. Thank you, guys. Thank you for that raid. Soapy Shark, that's nice of you, buddy. Thank you for joining in. We got Nitro, by the way. Nitro, I suspect Nitro had something to do with this. Nitro, did you blackmail Soapy Shark into raiding me? Soapy Shark was like, can I raid somebody normal? And then Nitro pulled out her gun. Or pulled out, like, incriminating evidence against Soapy Shark and says, I'll release the fucking logs, man. I'll release the files. And Soapy Shark said, please, anybody but Super Hobbit, please. That guy's so weird, and he's short. What a weird man. You're not wrong. I am a weird man. But thank you for that raid. By the way, Soapy Shark, whenever somebody raids, I can't remember if you've heard my spiel. You're gonna hear it now. Whenever somebody raids, I always like to ask if there's any clips you would like to share. Because you're very nice. You've brought your folks to me, and in no time at all, I've abused them all with horrible commentary about drinking piss and being a strange little dude. So to thank you and also to apologize, if you have any clips of yours to share, we could all watch it together because you brought your peeps to me. Least I can do is to send my folks to you or nudge them to check you out as well, because you know your folks are seeing what I'm about. How's about the folks here get a chance to see what you're about? So if you have any clips you want to share, anything you're proud of, a YouTube short, a TikTok video, Pornhub link, you know, whatever you want. Whatever. Okay, don't actually. Maybe I shouldn't joke. Maybe don't send a Pornhub, but you know, TOS, you know how it is. But yeah, if there's anything of yours you're proud of that you think is really cool, representative of the content you make, would love to see it. Would love to see it, friend. Yeah, we got Resolute. What's up, bud? Says, who are you talking to? The imaginary people. I mean, it's not just. Surely all these folks in the chat are not just pre-programmed chatbots. Some of them might be real. Maybe a little bit. Nitro was at a convention. That's exciting, Nitro. That sounds fun. Soapy says, I got no clippies. Well, if you change your mind, if there's any fun things you want to go back and clip, would love to see them. It does not have to be from tonight, by the way. It does not have to be from tonight's stream. Could have been from weeks ago, years ago, 30 years ago. Okay, that would be a little bit tougher to do because Twitch has only existed for like 15 years. But still, it doesn't have to be from tonight's stream. So if there's something of yours from a while back, that totally works. Or even better, if any of your viewers have anything real cringe on you. Because you know how that works. If you've been streaming for a while, I think Nitro, she's with me on this one. If you've been streaming for a while, you will accumulate clips of you doing cool things. You will also accumulate clips of you doing embarrassing, cringy, fucked up things. And every streamer in the world has that one mod that has on short notice that one clip. And the streamer's like, please don't send that one. That one's so embarrassing. And the mod is like, hehehe. So if any of your viewers have anything that would be fun to watch as well, you're welcome. Any of you are welcome to post it. But in the meantime, I'll tell you, we're playing Deadzone Rogue. Really cool FPS. It's an FPS roguelike, and I'm liking it a lot. We actually played it a decent bit earlier this year when it entered early access, and we're playing it now. It's very good. It's very good. I like it a lot. It's fun. It's a fun game. It has really good co-op multiplayer. It's very solid. The roguelike aspect is fun. You get to make really cool builds. And also, we're doing some giveaways for this game. Most likely. I shouldn't overpromise because we need to unlock the giveaways. I'll tell you, we got a review key for this game through something called Daredrop. Daredrop is one of these key distribution sites, kind of like Keymailer or Lorkit, bunch of other sites like that out there. However, Daredrop has this extra thing called, well, you sign up for completing dares. Get it? Dare drop, and you complete dares. It's kind of like achievements, basically. But if you complete those achievements, you get extra keys to give away to your audience. And what will likely happen is that we'll get a couple of keys for this game to give away based on the challenges we're completing tonight. I'm thinking we're in like pretty good shape here. We'll probably get something. So if that would interest anybody, I'm not going to tell you you have to. You don't have to do this, but if you want to, I'd invite you to join my Discord server. Link to the Discord server is in that socials page. If you join the Discord server, in a few days, I'll be opening up a giveaway channel for this game. And if you post a message in the giveaway channel, you're entered into the raffle. We should have maybe 3, maybe more giveaway keys for this game. 3 or more giveaway keys is what we're shooting for. And optionally, there's also a optional channel role you can sign up for that will notify you whenever a new giveaway opportunity opens up. And you'll never guess what the notification is called. It's called giveaway notifications. It's under the channels and roles section of the Discord server. Nice and easy. Nice and easy. All the deets can be found in the Discord server. Like I said, link to that can be found in the Linktree page. Otherwise, all good. All good. We're playing this game. It's a good game. It's a really fun game. Good FPS. Solid, like, build opportunities and build diversity, cool perks, cool weapons. Enemies are interesting and like dynamic and engaging. It's good. It's a good game. And also, again, the co-op is very good too. Co-op is quite real. Quite real. Here it says, if you broke the time-space continuum, then we ain't snitches. That's encouraging. That's encouraging. Let's get caught up on chat here. Appreciate you hanging out with us, Meerkat. It says hard mode. This is expert mode. In the top left, you'll be able to see it says expert. And we're 23 out of 30 rounds into this challenge right now. So we're clicking along. We're clicking along pretty well. Nitro says, I definitely don't have questionable content. Questionable context-free moments of Alex doing cringe things. I never do cringe things. Nitro says, you must remove your pants before you enter the Discord server. Now listen, I'm not going to say that you have to. You know, we encourage people being comfortable. We encourage people being comfortable, being feeling lightened, a lightened load. You know, feeling like unburdened in their experience of the Discord server. For some of us, that means letting our hair down. For some others, it means wearing a comfy shirt or comfy pajamas. For others, it means taking their pants off. All right. So in any way that makes you comfortable, I'm not one to tell you how to live your life, how to be a comfortable human being in 2025, the year of our Lord. But if it involves taking off your pants, I'm not going to be the one to judge. The person who might judge you is Nitro, because you saw how adamant she was of the pants removal. She is our resident pants police officer. She does have a gun. She does have a badge. She will arrest you if you were caught wearing pants in her vicinity. So I'm not one to tell you what to do. She might. She might. Yo, we got Baby Doll. What's up, buddy? Charity stream. I appreciate that, Baby Doll. Technically, every stream I do is a charity stream, so tonight isn't really anything special necessarily. You know, we got the little donation thingy above my head. So we got the fundraising going all year long. We will be doing some fundraising shenanigans later this year, probably November, is when we do like the big marathon streams where it's like 8+ hours. So we do have that coming up in a couple months. Also, reminder, and this is a reminder to myself as well, November is like 2.5 months away. And that kind of fucks me up a little bit. Fucks me up just a little bit. I'm a little bit fucked up. A little bit fucked up right now. But, that's just how that goes. That's part of the fun. Part of the fun. Thank you, Baby Doll. It's good to see you, by the way, bud. We've done a bunch of collabs with Baby Doll. Hope you've been doing well, by the way, man. And I hope the streams have been fun. Have been good to you as well. I haven't actually had a chance to catch a Baby Doll stream in a hot minute. So I appreciate you, buddy. It's good to see you. Meerkat says, that is what's up, baby. That is what's up. Thank you, Soapy. Thank you again for that rate. If you change your mind, if you get any good clips, if there's anything you want to share with us, you have my blessing, but you also have my eternal gratitude. Thank you. Thank you for bringing your folks here and rating me. You didn't have to do that. I appreciate you. Thanks for letting me subject you and your lovely viewers to my particular brand of bullshittery and stupidity. Appreciate you a whole bunch, bud. We are playing more of this game. Let's see if there's anything we can upgrade. Actually, I think I already did all the upgrades. Did I already reroll the shop? I did. Yeah, the shop was kind of disappointing, but that's okay. That's okay. By the way, Baby Doll, I don't know if you have any interest in this game. This game is quite good. And the co-op is also quite good. It is very good. But on hiatus, that might explain why I haven't caught a Baby Doll stream in a minute. Because I do miss the Baby Doll content. I miss the silky smooth voice and the hijinks you get up to with the homies. That's right, a meerkat sighting, and in today's day and age, can you believe it? The fun thing about this game is every time you begin a new round, you like enter a new room or a series of rooms, I guess, you are in stealth mode. You're in stealth mode, and it kind of gives you a chance to kind of case the joint and plot your moves. And you can like pick up, well, if there were any of them in here, there might not be any in here, but you can pick up explosive barrels and move them anywhere you want to. The moment you take an offensive action, so if you swing your melee weapon, fire your gun, that kind of thing, throw a grenade, it will take you out of stealth, and then you're loud and proud. But until then, you can you can fuck around. You can like teabag bad guys. Well, kinda. You can't really jump on them, but you could like teabag in front of them, I guess. You can like for the ones that walk around, you can just stand in front of them and be a dick. Look at him; he doesn't know what to do. He's very emotional. So like they don't understand there's like a person here. So it's pretty nice. It's a strange and simple thing, but it actually gives some pretty cool strategery options, which I like a lot. So it's such a simple concept, but it kind of works. Kind of works, man. So it's a fun game. It's a very good game. And like I said, if you heard my spiel earlier, there's a very good chance we should come away from tonight's stream, or soon from tonight's stream at least, with some giveaway keys for this game. What I think I'm going to do, I always like to start off a room like this with a lot of dudes, very congested. Ideally in a corridor. Not a lot of good corridors here, but I think what I'll do is I'll pop this guy, and it'll kind of give me a chance to kind of lean around corners and get some of these other fools. We have a really good sniper build, so we're able to one-shot a lot of dudes. And a lot of the dudes here are not necessarily aware of our presence. Like, we were able to kill all those guys. This guy has no idea we're here. So it's kind of nice that we're able to be fairly sneaky, because we're able to kill things so quickly. Like, he had no idea we were there. The bad guys are not the most observant in this game. They do get more observant in the higher difficulties. This is actually the second highest difficulty. So I'm a little bit surprised these guys are as like kind of wimbly-bimbly about, oh shit, about not always being on it with like catching when I'm shooting dudes near them. I'm surprised I one-shot that rocket launcher guy. Yeah, I figured like in the second highest difficulty, like that guy would have seen us by then. Like it's a little bit surprising how easy it is to kind of place yourself strategically and have that work so on your advantage. But I guess that's the thing. This game kind of rewards that kind of planning and that strategy. So if you plan your moves correctly, if you position yourself accordingly, you can be rewarded in kind with a round like that goes pretty smoothly. Pretty smooth. Crit hit chance. I do love me some crit hit chance. Elemental proc chance. I think I'll stick with what I have. That's pretty good. Pretty good. That's pretty good too, but I think I'll stick with what I have as well. Anything else tickling my pickle? No, sadly my pickle remains untickled. That's okay. Good proc chance, crit chance when under the magazine capacity. Actually not bad. It's not bad. The proc chance one is kind of cool. That would mean like better chance to stagger, which is not bad. Better crit chance while under 50% magazine capacity. The problem is like this is a fairly small magazine already. It makes those last shots pretty spicy. I think I'm gonna let's think about this. One thing I'm trying to think about is the boss battle, because the boss battle will be something to deal with. I don't know if the proc chance would do shit for the boss. The crit chance would do shit for the boss. I think I'll take that. I think that's what I should be kind of thinking towards. The boss will potentially be an issue. I'm gonna go ahead and start this off right here. Right here, right... Oh, fuck. It's a pretty good start here. A pretty good start. It's like a decent enough position. Again, like I love me a good corridor. It's obviously not literally a corridor, but it's enough of a straightaway path with like not a where you have like a bit of tunnel vision, a little bit where kind of ignore some like enemies in like the other parts of the level, and you kind of have a straightaway path, and also a nice long distance. When you have a long range weapon like this, you like a long kind of lead up to when you can see the bad guys and peek around corners. This works out quite well. But yeah, I'm trying to think about the boss battle, because eventually we'll get to a point where we can pretty much steamroll over most things except for the boss battle. I don't think I'm too worried about the boss battle, but I don't feel great about it. I don't feel like, oh my god, I have nothing to worry about. I'm not feeling like, oh man, I'm gonna fucking get this asshole, but I'm also not thinking like, well, I'm somewhere in the middle. I'm trying to like spec towards things that will make a goddamn difference when it comes to the big man. When we fight the big fella, the big bad boy. Movement speed. I like. Ooh, this one has move speed and crit chance. Yeah, baby, I'll take that one. Easy choice, easy peasy. And then I do love me some crit shenanigans. I'm a big fan of that shit. Excuse me. Let's do that one. Moldering pile of dead bodies. Nothing weird. New log entry discovered.
Probably not, though.
Coffee unit. God damn it, Janice. How am I gonna get my coffee? I'll take that thing. Not that I use melee very often, but not gonna turn up my nose at a nice melee weapon. Not gonna look a gift melee horse in the mouth. A gift melee horse. I guess you pick up the horse and like swing it as a melee weapon. Melee kills you really. Yeah. I'm not doing melee very often. Damage to melee enemies. The problem is I don't think stagger does a damn thing against the boss. This is probably one of those games where like paralyze and freeze and stagger. Any crowd control effects. You know how it works in games like this. Bosses are immune to that shit, so it's like that won't fucking work. The boss I know is not a melee enemy either, but there are some pretty annoying melee enemies to deal with. Yeah, at the same time, the scariest enemies are the ranged ones. I'll take that one. The scariest enemies are the ranged ones. Yeah, like these are all ranged, all right. These are all ranged. Well, he's a melee, obviously, but yeah. I'm gonna go and start popping him. I think this guy probably can see me. The missile launcher fella? Oh, maybe not. Oh, we got this big guy. Never mind, he's fucking dead. Oh, shit. We can do this. We can do this fucking dance, baby. Yeah, I was a little bit worried about. Never mind, I'm not worried about shit. The fact we two-tap the big melee guy is fucking wild to me. Ouch. Oh, fuck. That hurt. Yeah, wasn't I just saying that the range guys are the fucking scariest? Did I goddamn stutter? Range guys are the scariest, and I stand by that. Another shield fella down there. Even big. I think it's a missile launcher feller. It's underneath. Might be able to one-tap him if I get a good headshot. Or weak point shot. Oh, it's this fucking dude. Yeah, two-tapped him. Not bad. Didn't one-tap, but I got the two-tap, which is pretty solid. So, yeah, well, it went pretty smoothly. Pretty smoothly. That's pretty good. I would be sad to lose the crit hit damage. But shield improvement, yeah, I'll take that one. That's pretty nice. It's pretty nice. That one's good, cool, but I like the scrap damage and the health steal, so I think I'll stick with what I got. Solid, but stick with what I've got. Yeah, the guys I was most worried about were the missile launcher guys. When I saw the big melee guy, I was like, oh, fuck, he's gonna be a problem. Then we took him down in like 2 hits. It's very foggy down here. Can't see shit, Captain. I think we're feeling pretty good. Feeling good, Hollywood. And then weapon damage, sonically. Yeah, this one is not very exciting. Hip firing, we never hip fire with a sniper rifle. So I mean, weapon damage, sure. I mean, it's such an obvious choice, right? It's such an obvious choice. But yeah, yeah, sure. Make my weapon do more damage. I mean, I'm not gonna say no. I'm gonna say no to such an offer. Such a generous offer. Really cool melee weapon for all the melee hits we're not doing. Reroll. Man, the shops have been not the best for us tonight. Ooh, I can upgrade the quality. Yeah, baby. I'll do it. Now it's gold. Get the level as well. Hell yeah, baby. Get these guys too. Bam, bing, bong, bing, bong. Yes, please. I've got plenty of scrap. Plenty of scrap. Bullet spread. We don't really care about bullet spread here. I like the nearby damage increase. Because if we're using this weapon, it's probably because there's something nearby. Like close range, that is. Yeah, the double shot is great. The shield one is just okay. The mark enemies one is good. Yeah, really, really solid. Really solid. I mean, I'm not gonna... We could reroll the affixes, but we don't have as much to gain by rerolling, so I think we'll stick with what we got. And that's our boy Jorf. Yo, we got Jorf in the house. What's up, buddy? We got to actually do some games with Jorf the other night. We got to play some Abyssus with him. It was fun. It was good. It was fun getting a game with the homie. Thank you for that raid, my man. Very generous. We're actually playing Deadzone, and we were actually talking about that game a little bit earlier. A quick shout out from Mr. Jorf here. Who, oh shit, you're playing this game too? Oh fuck! Oh man, do you have any cool clips you want to share? You've heard my spiel a bajillion times. You know I'm always down to ask if there's any cool moments. You might recognize where we are, for all that matter. We are nearing the end of the Zone 1 story mode. You all know about Dare Drop. You all know about that shit. We're doing the dare that says complete Zone 1 story in expert mode. And I'm feeling pretty confident. We got a solid build going on. If you've played this game, you might know. We got that sick-ass sniper. So we got the really cool chargy sniper boy. We got that long-range crit bonus. We got a whole bunch of weapon bonuses that give us weapon damage, and weapon damage, and weapon damage, and gun damage, gun damage, gun damage, We're going all in on, like, gunnery and fuckery and that kind of shit. We got better damage against dudes far away. We got, nice forge ability shit. We got grenade cooldown. We got armor out the bing bong. We got, like, a 38% damage reduction right now. So going all in on long-range shenanigans. And it's getting a little bit spicy. You know, again, you probably recognize this area. You know what's coming. You know what boss awaits me. So I'm slightly afraid, but at the same time, we've got a pretty good build. We've done other expert level challenges before, so I'm feeling pretty good. I'd feel better if I can drop that guy like that. Always fun damaging dudes through their healers. That healer's just trying to keep them all together, and that's not happening for us. We're getting them out of there. I think there's no more dudes over there, but there's hella dudes over here. Yeah, the sniping, I'm sure you're very well aware, sniping is very good in this game. That being said, I know we were talking earlier, yesterday, or 2 days ago, I guess, about the ridiculousness of melee builds in this game. I stand by, man. Melee builds, well, I guess I haven't tried it yet. In the early access, at least, melee builds were kind of hilarious and shockingly busted. Maybe they're less stupid now, but they were very stupid previously. But I haven't done one yet, if you've encountered these guys yet. They've got a bit more of like a splash damage to them, but I stand by. The shield gun guys are way scarier in this game than the shield melee guys. It's true that the shield melee guys are considered a higher order enemy. They appear way later in the game. The shield gun guys, though, they rip my shit to pieces every fucking time. I've learned to just not challenge them. If I'm trying to face down a gun shield guy, just like hide behind the corner and peek around and then just wait for them to stop shooting. Because their gun is so destructive. It just fucking rips through you. But I know, I really enjoy this game. I'm liking the 1.0 changes so far. There's still a couple nitpicks. There's like some, what's the word I'm looking for? I guess conveyance issues where, like, sometimes you'll see a perk that says 20% damage to nearby enemies. Okay, what's nearby mean? We mean 10 meters? We mean 5 meters? What's that mean? So I have a couple nitpicks for, like, certain things I like to have maybe rebalanced or like emphasized or that kind of thing. But overall, the game is still quite good. Still funsies. Also, Jorf, I don't know if you'd be down for some co-op. I wouldn't blame you if you need to hop to bed soon or if it's getting kind of late for you. But this run will, for better or for worse, be ending pretty soon. So if you want to do some co-op, I would be down to squad up, but no pressure though. Yeah, the shield guys, awful. Just awful. I've yet to complete anything in nightmare mode. I've yet to beat any nightmare mode missions. I've gotten to like the second... No, I think I've actually gotten to the last level of one of the nightmare missions. And the one fucking dude to get my ass from like full health, full shield to dead in less than 0.5 seconds was one of those shield guys. And it was in nightmare mode. Granted, nightmare mode is pretty rough, but still, I'm never ready for the bullshit those guys hit me with. Damage to elite enemies, I'm going to assume that includes bosses. I like this one a lot. Again, I'm trying to think about boss. I'm trying to think about what the boss entails. I don't mean Bruce Springsteen, not that boss. I think the boss actually summons little dudes at some point. I think I'm gonna go for this one though, because really we're to the point where we primarily give the most shits at least about elite enemies. And again, I want to say, by definition, it's kind of hard to think of a more elite enemy than a boss enemy. I'm gonna go ahead and pop that guy. As we all know, there's the classic slogan: once you pop, you're unable to cease. You're unable to cease your activity. Whoop. I was kind of hoping I'd be able to fight that guy a little bit later on. Not kill the shield. I was hoping I'd kill the shield. Grenade's coming in hot in a moment. There we go. Now we got there, though. A little bit of improvising. But we got there, though. We got Farside in the house. What's up, Farside? Good to see you, dude. We're playing more Deadzone. We're Deadzone Rogue. Jorf just raided us, and Soapy Shark raided us like 10 minutes prior as well. So we've had a lot of very generous raids in short order. Must mean it's getting late. It's getting late, and the people that are more responsible than I am are going to bed, which is, which I'm eternally grateful for, of course. Ooh, good gloves. Good crit chance. Elemental proc chance. Shield improvements. Good armor. I like all of it. Just an overall linear improvement. We're not really doing much melee. I'll grab that one. But yeah, for a build like this, which is all long range focused, not a lot of melee this time. But if I was doing a melee build, that's one thing too. I'm a little bit sad they only added one new melee weapon. They added like a bajillion new secondary weapons, which is cool. But man, what I would give for like more melee weapons, especially like diverse melee weapons. So far, there's a knife, an axe, and a spear. Like, that's cool. I don't know, give me like a big-ass hammer. Like, give me something big and chonky, right? Like, again, just little nitpicks, but it's like, I would like to see more. I would like to see more where that came from. Apparently my internet's being a little bit scrungy. Sorry if I'm pausing, but I'm like looking. Yeah, we definitely dropped some frames. I think it was my internet. I think my internet was being a little silly. There's probably something on my end. But otherwise, I think we're okay. I think we're alright. And we got King. What's up, King? Good to see you, bud. King Pollux. Let's see, I think I'll stick with the gloves we have right now. I think we're feeling good. Feeling good in the hood. Got a PS5. Nice, man. Some Space Marine, too. Yeah, buddy. Dead as Disco. Oh, I've heard of Dead as Disco. Yeah, I hope you like it. I hope you like it. He says it's very good. I've seen it. I haven't played it myself. I don't own it, obviously, but the name caught my eye, and I think I saw the trailer for it. It looks pretty sick. Good damage after killing a dude. I like that. Again, I don't think that's going to help for the boss. I think I'll go for this one. How do I feel about the co-op for this game? So I will acknowledge I'm playing on PC. So I don't know how like the console release will go necessarily when compared to the PC release. So I'm playing on Steam. The mouse keyboard life is pretty nice. I like this game a lot. The co-op is fun. I'm playing single player right now, obviously. The co-op is fun for this game. The nice thing about this game's co-op is that it is entirely a positive thing. Some games like this, you do co-op, and the more people that join your party, the enemies get tankier, or loot gets harder to find, and you have to like fight over who gets what. Not a problem in this game. Not a problem at all. Everyone gets really good rewards. Everyone gets good drops and like weapons, that kind of thing. And the enemy health pools remain the same. Now, granted, the game is kind of tough, so it works really well with co-op. But it doesn't like take anything away from you, which is nice. Like no feeling of like, oh my god, the enemies are bullet sponges now, none of that kind of shit. The one real downside with this game's co-op, 3 players. 3-player co-op, so you and 2 friends. It's a little weird. I mean, 4-player co-op is usually how these things go. So for whatever reason, the powers that be determined, let's make it 3 players. I don't know. Space Marine 2 does the same thing, obviously. There's lore explanations for that, at least. So, a little weird, but I think it's good. I think it's good. I will acknowledge $20. You know, $20 is, it's not cheap. At least on Steam, it's $20 right now. It's not a cheap game. I love it, though. I highly recommend it. If you like roguelikes. If you like roguelikes, if you like FPSs, that kind of thing. Yeah, for me, it's a no-brainer. I will acknowledge, you know, not everyone feels the same way. But I like this game a lot. It's very, very fun. I'm gonna go and oh, I don't need to reload. Never mind. I'm full of shit. I went ahead and kicked things off because I knew... Oh, I got that stagger. Why can't I not shoot that guy? What the hell? That's a weird bug. Oh, is he dead? I didn't... Oh, I fucking one-tapped him. No, whoa, no fucking shit. That's crazy. Those guys are really hard to kill. The fact that I one-tapped him is a delightful surprise. That guy's a little scary. Oh, never mind. He's a punk-ass bitch. He ain't scary at all. He's a punk-ass bitch. He should eat an entire penis for all I care. And I one-tap you. Oh, sick. Yeah, we have a very good build. We have a very good build. Play the demo. Yeah. Oh, I misunderstood. Worth the cop, as in, do I cop the game? I'm sorry, I misunderstood. I thought like he meant worth the co-op. I misunderstood. Yeah. I would say, yeah, even single player, it's still good. Single player, it's still good. The multiplayer is fun. So like, yeah, if you had some homies that played it, that's like, I would highly recommend it. Single player is still fun. I'm doing single player right now and I'm having a blast. So and I think it's still good single player for sure. But I do stand by, yeah, I do stand by the multiplayer is very good. It is very fun. The one downside with this game is that if you are not big into roguelikes, I don't know if this game would like convert you into being a roguelike person. If you're kind of like so on like the idea of permadeath and, oh, I had a good run going, but my guy died, I lost my build, and now I'm sad. I mean, you get the meta progression, like the upgrade points that you can invest into building up your character, or for future runs, that is. Like, you get that meta progression and you feel the difference, so it's a cool progression system. But I know people that just don't like roguelikes. So if you don't like roguelikes, that might be the one thing. But if you like first-person shooters and you like roguelikes, for me, it's a recommendation. For me, it's a good recommend. Because I have a couple friends, they don't like the feeling of, like, you know, of course you're not going to beat the game on your first run. You're not going to beat the game on your first run. And the feeling of being like, man, I did nothing wrong and I failed. What the fuck? Like, that can be discouraging. So I get that. For some folks, they're not big on it, but I think it's good. Not sure when it's coming to console, though. Yeah. That's a shame that it's not on console yet. It just had its 1.0 release less than a week ago. So it's still pretty fresh out of the 1.0 oven. The early access oven. So hopefully soon-ish. But yeah, I would hope. I mean, I guess I haven't heard any announcements for what console specifically it's coming out for. But yeah, hopefully soon-ish. Yeah, if you like roguelikes, yeah. And if you enjoyed it, that's the thing too. If you've played the demo, that's a big one too. If you've already played the demo, you kind of get a taste. Demo, I think, does a pretty good job of giving the representation of what to expect. And with that, our soda has been completed. Switch to my water. And out of all these guys, now here's one thing. Here's one nitpick I have. I wish you could re-roll these perk gives. Even if it was like limited to like a certain number of re-rolls per run, or if it costs scrap, or if it costs health or something. It'd be nice to have the opportunity. Because really none of these are that exciting. The scrap one are punishing ammo, and grenades are punishing ammo. For a sniper rifle, it's not a huge thing. The fire rate thing, that's at least good for the SMGs. The SMGs, that's good. A little scared, because this is going to be the boss. I'm a little scared of the boss.
You're just a little
no places for cover here.
sucking power up off of the ship.
Going into shield mode. What he's doing. Catch. There we go. Just kind of doing some kiting. Oh shit, someone's doing some homing shots on me. There we go. Actually, he is keeping up with me. So I got our shield back. Oh, get stunned, idiot. Oh, never mind. I mean, we took damage, but we never lost our shield. I was all worried. I was all worried about the boss. I legit did not know what to expect. I didn't know what to expect. But we have a, I mean, in all fairness, this is a very good build. So it makes all the sense in the world we would crush it. Also, there used to be a bug if you jumped down and fell into lava. It doesn't kill you. You do respawn at the top. But your character would be blind. Like, your screen would just be entirely black. And it was very hard to work with that. Hard to work around it, rather. So, that was unfortunate. But with that, that concludes this challenge.
Oh, God.
There's our brain face. There it is.
Me?
That was story mode. Story in zone 1 on expert mode. There it is. There it is.
Hey, buddy. You know the drill. Don't
Teleporter first and you're good to go.
together.
Good shit.
Gonna hit the teleporter.
Wasn't too bad. And again, we had a very, very strong build. We had a very strong build. That sniper rifle is OP. Yeah, I love that thing. I mean, it's slow as shit, but man, the kinds of weapon or damage bonuses you can stack on the thing, it just becomes absurd. New weapon skins, very purty. Kind of bronze, maybe gold, but I would call it more of a bronze kind of hue. I like it. A whole bunch of tech points. Good stuff, man. Good stuff. Lots of components. Time to do some investing into meta progression and such. Try to keep it balanced and hard in these kinds of games. Yeah, I would say the game is kind of tough. One of the things that helps me a lot is with the run we just completed is that we've already spent quite a bit into the meta progression, because I played this game a lot in the early access, so we already have a lot of like just built-in weapon damage bonuses and health bonuses and shield recharge bonuses and grenade cooldown bonus. Like, we have a lot of things kind of juiced up for us already. And with that, I'm going to juice things up more because we have still plenty of things to spend the monies on. Let's kind of go in buck wild here. Magnetizer one. Yep, that's good too. I probably won't be able to afford all these. Actually, maybe I will. Is that all of them? That's all of them. Never mind. Never mind. So we're fully leveled up entirely in the tech mastery screen, not the superior item screen. We have lots of these yet to invest into. We have lots of those still. Lots of these still to invest into. However, for the other challenge that I was looking at, the other challenge was to complete a mission on normal difficulty without ever losing our shield. Without ever breaking our shield. So what I would probably do... And some good gear there. I'm wondering... Numerous waves of enemies. I wonder, like... Do I try, like, the obvious, easiest thing in Zone 1? Or do I mix it up and try something new in Zone 2? I might do something like Uniform Chaos, maybe. In Zone 1. I mean, Zone 3 sounds exciting, but it's completely unknown to me, which is a little scary. It's a little bit scary. We haven't done Redline yet, so I don't know what it entails. Yeah, that's normal mode. Numerous waves of enemies. Does it say how many? It does not say. It's a little bit uncertain. So maybe I'll stick with the Devil I Know for the sake of the challenge. It should be pretty quick. Should be pretty quick. Normal mode. How bad could it be, right? How bad could it be? We already have all the unlocks for this one. We already have the skins, because we've technically done this before. So maybe we'll just go for this one. Parson asking if I have time for an MS Paint. Always. Always for you, Farsight. Yeah, if you got one for us, I'd be down. What's up, Farfanugan? Is it like Redline the movie? I've heard Redline is a very good one. I've heard that's a very good movie. I've never seen it. I've never seen it, but I've heard it's very good. There's a Steam game. What am I thinking? I think the one on Steam is called Red Out, which is, I think, quite different. But yeah, I've one of my friends. I lovingly call him Anime Matt because I have several friends whose names are Matt, but this friend in particular is very much an anime guy. And one of his favorite movies to like introduce to people is Redline because not a lot of people have heard of it. It's kind of a deep cut, but like 99 times out of 100, whenever someone sees it, they really like it. Farsight says, yo, I am ready. Farsight says, put me in, coach. Let's see what Farsight's got for us. Get the game. Like the DMs. Very good. Very good. Farsight, you're looking good on this in this picture, by the way. You're looking great. No, I know that's not you, Farsight. It's not like I, stalk you on a regular basis and hide inside your toilet. And when you're alone at night. He said, you don't know, Alex. For all you know, it could be. For all you know, Alex, there's no guarantee. All right, MS Paint Challenge. Haven't done one of these in a couple days, actually. Of course, I haven't been streaming a whole lot this week. I canceled the stream on Monday and Wednesday, and I'm not streaming tomorrow. I'm going to a comedy show tomorrow. So yeah, so just a Tuesday, Thursday weekday stream schedule for this week. Of course, I'll stream Saturday and probably Sunday. Or actually, I should say probably Saturday and almost assuredly Sunday. But yeah, a bit of a shorter or a smaller week as far as stream schedule goes. Got that receding hairline, Farsight? I don't know a thing about that. I don't know anything about receding hairlines. Please don't look at my head. Please don't look. Please don't look, and it's embarrassing. I'm not that bothered. I'm 36. Like, this is just the reality. I'm just grateful it's hung on this long. I know people 15 years my junior that have less hair than I do. Like my eldest brother, when he was 19 years old, I've seen pictures of him like in college. At 19 years old, he was like like the male pattern baldness was so aggressive. He was like almost bald already. So some people are just got a shit draw when it comes to genetics. That's how it goes. Yeah, animation, music, exactly. I've heard it's really, really something special. All right, so here is the image bequeathed to us by the site that is far. And look at that beautiful site for Soul Rise. We have MS Paint Challenge for this handsome fool. MS Paint Challenge, for those who don't know, it is a challenge for me to draw, or rather recreate, this delightful visage of beauty in 3 minutes or less using MS Paint. Specifically, I can only use the pencil tool, fill tool, and erase tool. Reminder that I am not an artist. I have no background, no training, no nothing. And it's going to look like shit, and we're going to have fun, and it's going to go fast, and we're going to eat ass. So here we go. 3 minutes on the clock. MS Paint Challenge. Let's fucking do this. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Let's jam. So we'll get the bulbous head, and then the cheek kind of comes down, and then big beard. Big beard. We're going to go a little like rogue with the beard shape. Because I don't know exactly the shape of the beard. I can kind of guess. The general shape of the beard. And it kind of comes up. Here's like the hair. What little there is. It's okay, I can say this because I too don't have a ton of hair. So it's okay, I can make these jokes. Like a little bit at the top. There we go. And then... and there we go. All right, so that's kind of the general shape there. He's kind of got like the like, oh god face. Nailed it. And then he's got just a couple teethers. Couple little teethers there. Just kind of hiding, just kind of chilling. And then try and get the nosy. I always have a hard time with drawing noses. I mean, I have a hard time with drawing most things, but... as will be very clearly evident if it isn't already, I struggle with a lot of drawing things, but It's the joy of MS Paint challenges. The fuckery, shittery that usually it entails. And then the glasses. Kind of bring the nose up like that. I guess I'll give him some nostrils while I'm at it. Some very normal looking nostrils. The ear. What else could I give him? We got about a minute left. Probably start coloring things in pretty soon here. Just looking for like other details. You know, some furrowed brows, that kind of thing. Go and start coloring things in. So, bam, bam, bam. That's fine too. I might even like do one of these, kind of like give the glasses some definition, maybe. Like glasses definition, maybe. It's hard because I don't have like a ton of room to work with, but I think we can make it happen. It's better than nothing. It's not perfect. It's good enough. It's good enough. It's good enough to be dangerous, as we say in the business. He's kind of got like brown eyebrows somehow, but his beard is gray. There we go. He's got one of those, and then some like yellow teethers. And they're really sexy, really sexing up with the yellow teethers. And the pink lippies. And then the ear. And then we'll say green eyes. And I think that's good. A little bit over on time, but I've done worse. There we go. There we go. So I think we recreated this gentleman to the best of our ability, limited as it may be. There we go. What about the glasses? Oh, you're right. Yeah, the glasses. Yeah, so what I would do one of these. I would do like just one little like one little guy right there. It's just like just one little connection spot there. I guess also I realize now like the frames aren't really big enough, because with this frame should be far enough along where there's room for the other little arm, little connector boy. But I think we did all right. I've certainly done worse when it comes to these MS Paint challenges, as Farsight and Meerkat and some of the other regulars can attest to. So what I'm going to do is what I always do whenever we complete an MS Paint challenge. We always bring them close together so you can see the remix versus the original. We crop them down, and I save this to my porn folder. I mean my artiste folder, my artistic folder. This is graybeardman.png, number 427, if you can believe it. And if you want to see this image close up and personal, or if you want to download it to your hard drive and do questionable things to it, or you just want to see other MS Paint challenges, you may see all of the MS Paint challenges we've ever completed by going to the Discord server. You go to the Discord server, just like Farsight has posted. That actually has all the MS Paint challenges we've completed. You saw it when I was saving the image. It said 427. That's correct. We've completed 427 of these MS Paint challenges. I've been doing these for like 5 years now, which is kind of wild to think, honestly. But yeah, it's been, I think, almost exactly 5 years, because I started the summer of 2020. And yeah, they're all fucking stupid and all terrible, and they're ridiculous. So if you want to see more cursed art, you need to look no further, my friends. Like I said, it's all in the Discord server under the MS Paint Masterpieces channel. So there we go. There we go. Thank you to Farsight for the redemption. Hope you got your channel points worth. Back to the games, my friends. Back to the games. So what's up, TNT Motion? Better than what most can do with drawing? I don't know. I mean, MS Paint, you know, the MS Paint does have a couple of nifty tools. Of course, we're trying to go kind of quick, but also that was a fairly simple image, which is nice, so I was able to take it a little bit slow. We'll get AKG. What's up, AKG? Good to see you, bud. The time always goes over. It usually does. It usually does. It's more of a question of how much over does it usually go? How dangerous do I typically get with it? Is that a Kara raid? Kara raiding us? Hey Kara, hey Alex, you're being raided. I almost want to impersonate her raid message. Thank you, Kara, for that raid. That's super nice of you, buddy. The worse the cursed image, or the worse the cursed image is, the more the cursed result will be. I think you're probably right, Farsight. You put cursed shit in to the function, into the machine, you will receive cursed shit on the outside of the machine. I think that's correct. Have I gotten better at drawing? My wife tells me I have, and she is a graphic designer. She has an art degree, so I trust her. I think she's probably correct. The thing is, I don't know if you get better at drawing when you do the stupid MS Paint challenge. I don't know if you get better at drawing, or if you get better at using MS Paint, specifically, better at the tool, and like find quicker ways to be more efficient at it. So I don't know if I'm a better drawer. I don't call myself an artist. It's definitely not what I am. But I don't know if I'm better at drawing, but I'm definitely better at using MS Paint. Definitely that. A cover song. Honestly, Kara, what I would love to do, if I could impersonate Kara in any way, it would be to embody your freestyling skills. Because I love that clip of you fucking spitting hot fire all over the goddamn place. Fucking dropping bars of liquid hot magma when you were doing that freestyle a couple months back. That shit gave me life. It still gives me life. Oh my fucking god, I love that shit. Thank you, Kara, for that raid. We're playing some Deadzone Rogue. I don't know if I've bent your ear about this game before. It's very good. Very good. If you like roguelikes, if you like first-person shooters, it is a marriage of the two made in heaven. It's a very good game. Very good game. It's got sick co-op. It just hit its 1.0 release earlier this week, like 3 or 4 days ago, so it's fresh out of the early access oven into a pristine 1.0 state, and there's been a few patches since the release as well, so they're still kind of tweaking that kind of shit. It's quite good. Does my wife love me? I mean, I don't want to make it sound like I'm self-serving here, but she at least tolerates me. She at least tolerates me. Well, we're at about 2.5 years of being married. We started dating in 2017, so we're coming up on about 8 years of being together. But yeah, about 2.5 years of marriage. Thank you, Kara, for that raid. That's very sweet of you. Thank you. And as always, you know my spiel. I'll still give you the spiel. My first name must be Steven, the way I'm doing that Spielberg. Okay, that's the stream, guys. All right, with the joke that terrible time to end the stream. I'm just kidding. But if you had a clip to share, you know I love getting to see what our homies are up to. Kara, you are a dear homie, and I appreciate you. We're playing Deadzone Rogue. It's very good. We're doing that Dare Drop challenge. We're trying to get some extra giveaway keys, hence the title, mentioning Dare Drop and giveaway keys. We actually just completed one of the big challenges, which was complete Zone 1 story mode under expert mode. We did that shit. And in fact, you know this was fresh because the game, because we completed these challenges in early access before it was timing the challenges, it seems to think we beat the other ones in 1 minute. It actually took us a little bit longer than 1 minute to do the expert one. But yeah, we did that, the expert level story mode for Zone 1. We fucking nailed that shit like a bunch of gamers with some good shit. And now we're going to do another mission. We're going to do Uniform Chaos in normal mode. The challenge with this one is that I'm not allowed to let my shield break once. If my shield breaks, I got to restart the mission. That is the plan. That is the plan, Reno. You can't trust anyone who loves... There you go. It's a thin line. It's a thin line. That's how it is. Some recent freestyles have been wet garbage. I bet they were still... You know what? I'll take wet garbage over dry garbage. Because I bet it's still hot. It's that hot garbage. I love that good garbo. Drawings, they carry over between different tools. You're not wrong. You're not wrong. Yeah, there is something to be said about an honest-to-goodness skill set with using, you know, something like Paint.net or Illustrator or Photoshop or blah, blah, blah. So there's something to be said for that. She knew she was... Yeah, she presumably was of sound mind when she not only agreed to marry me, but then went through with the damn thing, so... By that point, the trial was hopefully fairly representative of what to expect. Wet versus dry garbage. I'll take the wet, drippy garbage any day of the week. Any day of the week. That's the thing. When you're in the Midwest like I am, you're used to humidity. Humidity and like just the outside being wet garbage. It's what I'm fucking molded by. Fun fact, I was actually in Japan for the majority of July. My wife and myself and two of our closest friends went to Japan for 3 weeks. And here, we'll get the clip set up in a second. But while I'm getting this set up, I'll yap a little bit, do some yapping. A rare case of me talking a lot. We were in Japan for 3 weeks. We went to Tokyo. We went to Osaka. We went to Kyoto. We went to the Nintendo Museum. We walked the Fushimi Inari. We saw Mount Fuji. We fucking hit that shit out. We tasted okonomiyaki. We tasted taiyaki, takoyaki. We had, of course, untold amounts of curry and ramen. And we went to, of course, Family Mart and 7-Eleven. Got the, like, $2 onigiri, which tasted amazing. We hit that shit hard. It was amazing. But in Japan in July, we were warned ahead of time, but we were reminded that Japan in July, their summer does not fuck around. And we frequently had like 95, 97 degree Fahrenheit temperatures with like 80% humidity. So it was a little spicy. And all the photos that we take of ourselves, where you can see us in the photos, if you look close, you can see like the sweat like dripping down our bodies and the soul leaving our husks of human bodies. But it was a great time. Even though it was hot as balls and at times fucking brutal with the weather and with the density of people, because it's such a densely populated place, it was awesome. It was a great adventure. I would do it again in a heartbeat. Dune Valley Girl. Funny you talk about Dune. I watched the first 2 Dune movies on the flight back from Japan, so this is very much on my mind. Here we go. I'm ready.
Fear is literally the mind killer. Like, it's basically a little death that brings total obliteration. I will totally face my fear. I will permit it to pass over me and through me. And when it's gone, I'm gonna, like, turn the inner eye to see its path. Where the fear is gone, there'll be literally nothing. Only I will remain.
The mantra. The mantra of the, what do they call the truth sayers or truth seekers? The fucking, there's a word for it. I'm such a fake Dune guy. I love the movies. I really want to read the books. One more time. I need it
Fear
in my
is
veins.
Literally the mind killer.
Fear
Like,
is the mind killer.
Basically a little death that brings total obliteration.
Pure cinema.
I will totally face my fear. I will permit it to pass over me and through me. And when it's gone, I'm gonna like turn the inner eye to see its path. Where the fear is gone, there'll be literally nothing. Only I will remain.
Only I will remain.
Amazing. A classic.
It was a classic character moment for sure. No, the movie is good. The movies are good. I'm like a fake fan because I haven't read the books. I haven't watched the David Lynch one from the 80s. I've heard the game is like shockingly good. I've heard the game is like really good. It's kind of an MMO. Some people might be turned on or off by that. Not one to judge. I'm not a huge MMO guy myself, but I've heard the single player content is still quite good. So I've heard good things about the Dune game. But yeah, that's the thing. I watched the 2 movies. Now I want to read the books. The problem is that I've heard like after the first few books, it gets weird. So I've heard like Dune is cool and the world building is second to none, but like it like drops off after a bit. I think there was like something where the original writer, I guess, passed away and someone else took over for him in his stead, and apparently it was kind of hit or miss. So I don't know. I've heard the first couple books are good. Medical issues that embracing the worm, well, depends on what kind of worm embracing we're doing, Farsight. Hey, not one to judge. I'm gonna assume you mean the worm juice, the worm they call the worm piss in the I guess the second movie. It's a good one. It's a really good one. I want to watch it with Gracie because she really enjoyed Game of Thrones and like House of the Dragon, that kind of thing. And to me, there's like some overlap with how like the different factions interplay and some of the like sort of like space politics stuff going on. It's I think very well done, and just the set pieces, the costumes, the just fucking vibe. It's really cool, really cool. Depending on what worm we're embracing over here. Turn the inner eye, that's right. But if you're turning the inner eye for more than 4 hours, consult a doctor, yeah. What was it? There was like a shit post I saw when the first movie came out where somebody was talking about the what's like the holy name for the sandworms that the again I'm such a fake fan and it's been like 2 weeks since I watched the second movie, so it's not that long ago, but it's I guess long ago where I've forgotten like the proper nouns for these things. The locals call the sandworms, that they herald them as like these divine deities. There's like a word for it. There's like a proper noun word for it. But yeah, actually, you know what? I can look it up. I can look it up because yes, Sahi Alud. What do they call the sandworms in Dune? Shai Halud. Thank you, Farsi. The Shai Halud. So there was a shitpost where somebody was saying like, "Yo, I've watched Dune and all I can think about is the Shai Halud Ussi." And then their next post after that was like, you know, the brain rot is fucking terminal. What the fuck is wrong with me? It was like the shot where like you get a full frontal view of the sandworm. Like, yeah, man, the Shai Halud Ussi is gonna make me act unwise. And yeah, that would be unwise. I wouldn't recommend sticking your penis in that, but I mean, people have, you know, done more questionable things with parts of their anatomy. Anyway, thank you again, Kara, for that raid. We had Kara raid us, Jorf raided us not too long ago, prior to that, and just before Jorf was Soapy Sharks. We've had a bunch of raids tonight. Whole bunch of cool homies hitting us with raids, being a bunch of cool gamers. I appreciate you guys and gals hanging out with us. Let's jump back into Deadzone Rogue. Once again, we have a challenge. Can we complete a normal mission without letting our shield break once? Can we fucking gosh darn do it? Only one way to find out, baby. Only one way. One thing I would like to do is get a... yo, is it just me or is our guy kind of dummy thick? Our guy kind of throwing it back a little bit? A little bit on the hips. This man's got them thunder thighs, and I'm kind of Myron. Toggle zoom? That's not what I wanted to zoom in on, bro. Not what I wanted to zoom in on. Oh well. Anyway, what I'd like to do is, if possible, maybe have like a different starting pistol. Starting pistol is not the most excitingest. I do kind of like, I like the one we have right now, the kind of green and blue, green and teal. I think I'll stick with that one. Normal uniform cast. This will be kind of a weird juxtaposition because we just did a fairly long expert level mission. This will be a reasonably shorter normal level mission. But again, no shields for Alex, which means no shield breaks for Alex, which means I'll be prioritizing things that will increase my shield and increase the shield recharge rate. Because, I mean, inevitably I'll take some amount of damage, but as long as the shield don't break, then I will not be hating on the challenge. If the shield don't break, then vibes upon which I will not hate. There we go. There we go. Looks like they're starting off fairly simple. Really simple with a couple of these little dudes. By a couple, I mean several, but this is usually... Drop that right there. Oh, yeah. Oh, fuck, I hit the grenade. I hit the wall with a grenade. Was it enough to kill him? It was. I fucking launched him in the sky. There we go. Now, these first couple rooms shouldn't be too bad. The thing with this challenge is that it is... every room has like a randomly selected enemy. And it is only that enemy for the entirety of the room. So, you know, there's a chance that you might get screwed over and they might spawn a room with only the big shield guys that are scary. Now, the good news is that they do a pretty good job, I think, of staggering the enemy counts and like densities according to the number of floors you're in. So this is floor 1 out of 20. So, you know, they gave us fairly standard enemy dude and not a ton of them. If they would have given us the shield guy, they probably would have just given one, which would have still been a little bit spicy, but we would have been able to handle it. So, not overly ridiculous. We got the SMG instead of the starting pistol. I like the SMG. It's pretty good. Pretty good. Pretty good. Last time we did a sniper build, we'll probably do something a little bit more up close and personnel. Large heavy magazine. That one's pretty good. Close medium range. think we'll do this one. I like this one. Nice and reliable. Old reliable. I like one thing about this game that I like a lot was whenever you start a new floor in one of your runs, you always start in stealth mode, which is nice. And stealth mode does mean you can also move explosive barrels around. You can also be kind of a dick to enemies and just stand in their way and watch them get mad. Just be a general like nuisance. Like, look at this guy, doesn't know what he's doing. This guy's confused too. And like jitterbugging a little bit. Oh, they're all jitterbugging. They're very confused. So it's fun just kind of being annoying, just being a general dick to the bad guys. It's kind of fun. But also it lets you kind of plan your moves. You know, you can place explosive barrels. You can just kind of find a good spot to hold up, and kind of plan your actions accordingly. So it's pretty nice. It's a small but very nifty ability they give you in this game. I think it's pretty neat. Blow these things up. Oop. Exploded, but I took very little damage because we're fucking gaming. The grenades recharge really quickly in this game too. Oh, there were more barrels I could have utilized, but nah, we're good. We are all set. We also have the SMG, so if we have a clutch moment where we need like a clutch reload, we can just switch to the SMG, which is a comparable firing rate. The assault rifle, of course, is a little bit nicer, but I think we'll do it a pinch. One thing I wish I could do is check the map. Have like a bigger screen for the map, because there's times like this where it's like, was there anything else that dropped of importance? Because you can see items of importance on the map. They don't show health drops, unfortunately, but they do show items that drop. But there's times where I wish I could zoom out and see more of the map. That way I could like get a more holistic view of the whole deal. Short range. I might go for the short range, or better magazine capacities might be cool too. Magazine size. I kind of want to go for like, since we were doing snipers the last run where it was all like small capacity, high damage. Kind of like the idea of big, stupid, hilarious weapons. So let's do that. Yeah, not necessarily short range, but just lots of bullets. Everything has more bullets. If I can get a minigun, we'll be off to the goddamn races. But not off to the racists. I don't want to be off to those. Also, speaking of the goddamn shield guys. Not a big fan of these goddamn shield guys. They're not fans of me either. I was able to just fucking one-tap. Well, not one-tap, but single round that guy. Yeah, they shoot. And their shoots are very painful. I don't like how their shoots feel. And they have the shield, and it's stupid, and I hate it, and they're dead. Yeah, those guys are... In a room like this where you have a lot of opportunities to duck behind cover, they're not too bad. But yeah, in the close quarter rooms, those guys can be a menace to society. So seeing them this early is a little bit scary, but we have a decent enough build. It kind of is able to carry us. Enemies beyond 10 meters. I mean, that's still pretty good. Elemental debuff, more damage, you have full health. Now, granted, I will, if I do my job right, always have full health. So, do I take the, like, good damage for enemies far away? Or always basically more damage? Because, again, if I do my job right, we'll never lose our shield. That is the Planarino. I'll take the devil that we... Maybe not the devil we know, but the consistent one that we know. A free reroll, which is nice, and I guess we get this every time. I don't have a ton of money. I have a hard time believing I'll see anything that I just can't live without. Yeah, I sleep. We have a decent enough weapons combination right now, so I think we're okay. Feeling pretty alright. We got the grenade guys again. We got them earlier. Got them earlier, grenade boys. Now we're getting them again. Oh, not too bad, not too bad. Usually in this game, it's kind of a good idea to kind of plan your moves out and scope the joint a little bit before you like commit to a time of like going loud and proud. Other times though, you look at a room like that, you go like, this is as good enough as it's gonna get. I think I'm feeling pretty good about it. Shotgun. It's a secondary shotgun. I love this thing. Very, very good secondary weapon. One of my favorites in the game. It's still not great from this range, obviously. But yeah, secondary shotgun with that high of a clip, that high of a magazine, that is. Or that large magazine, rather. Very good weapon. Yeah, the mag size normally is 12. So obviously it is multiplied by 3 now, which is pretty dope. But even 12 for a shotgun is very generous. And you saw, it's like semi-auto. So it's a good weapon. Good weapon. One of my favorites in the game. Probably my favorite secondary weapon in general. It doesn't really work for some builds. We didn't use it for the sniper build we had earlier. Fairly obvious reasons, but yeah, the thing is quite nice. We already tried psionic. Honestly, it was just okay. More armor. Yes, the more armor, that's perfect for the kind of build we have right now, or the kind of mission we have right now, which is to say, don't let the shield break, please. Please don't let the shield break. That's the main thing. If the shield break, the run dies forever. Okay, maybe not forever, but we'll just have to restart. But we're not gonna have to, because we're not gonna have any problems, because we're gonna one-shot this shit with fucking gaming. Because that's this guy, who's gonna mysteriously have barrels placed all around him. Inexplicably, he's gonna be very confused. He'll not understand what's happening. There's barrels appearing in front of him for no reason. It's a little bit silly. I mean, the idea of being just a chill dude, just kind of hanging out, standing around, and suddenly these barrels start floating towards you for no reason. I would maybe react a little bit to it. But these guys aren't reacting to it, and their ignorance is my gain. Pull the fuck out of him. There's 2 more. There we go. Didn't kill him. Did not kill him. He's actually the opposite of killed. Okay, now he's dead, though. There's 1 more. Where that came from? Oh, 2 more. Yeah. I think he actually exploded another barrel. Not too bad. Not too bad. That's the thing, too. Again, when you have an instance for a room like this in particular, where you have a fairly high-level enemy, you're not going to get a ton of them. And then you get a room that has, like, a bunch of low-level enemies, and you get, like, an enormous gaggle of them. So that's kind of how this particular challenge works. Every room has 1 enemy type, but it will balance them accordingly. Better fire rate? Yeah. Yeah, better fire rate. That's good for a build like this that has lots of bullets. Shield boys again, except we have a handful more of them. It's 3 shield boys, whereas earlier it was 2. The ante is increasing. Increased ante is being upped for sure. There might be barrels in some of these individual rooms. I don't know if I really want to take the time to find all these things. I think what I'll instead do is kick things off with a bang. I gotta move fairly quickly. The other guys will start schmooving. The guy to the top left has not schmooved at all. Oh, I stunned him. Staggered him. Staggered him in again. A little bit concerned on with the other guys. He's probably on the other side of the wall. There he is. Oh, shit. Oh, fuck. Oh, God. Oh, fuck. Okay, yeah, that's a little scary. I'm glad that his weapon is kind of inaccurate at that range. Kind of lucked out, because sometimes those guys are not so nice. Or not so forgiving. Even at that range, they can be pretty brutal. I kind of lucked out there. I think because it's normal difficulty, spread is a little bit more aggressive. Now, the downside with several rooms in a row, or at several rooms, I guess, in a sequence, that have had high-level dudes that are scary. We're having situations where it's like, oh, fuck, there's, like, a lot of... There's high-level dudes, but they're not dropping a lot of things, because I think the high-level enemies aren't always guaranteed to drop things, or they don't have, like, a higher drop rate. So we haven't had a lot of equipment opportunities. By the way, I do love the melee shenanigans. I do love the melee shenanigans. Psionic was just kind of okay. Void is also just kind of okay. I feel like Ghostblade would be irresponsible, so I'll take Void. Ghostblade is very fun. Melee builds are extremely fun in this game, but they're a little bit dangerous, and for a build like this, I should play it safe. Or for a challenge like this, I should play it safe. Alright, I guess I twist my titties, I will take the Tempest. This has a lot of bullets and pretty good damage too. I think what I really want is a minigun. Melee gun. A minigun is what I'm really after. Do I have no armor? No, I have a couple. Yeah, minigun would be really dope. It'd be really dope. Lot of missile fellers. There we go. This thing does really good damage. We're kind of able to tear through them pretty quickly. Not sure where they're jumping up. Oh, it's because of the... Actually, is it because of the black hole, or does this weapon have... It's got the telekinetic slam. That's what that is. All right. Very frequent telekinetic slam, too. My God. Come on in, telekinetic slam. And welcome to the telekinetic jam. Not too shabby. Yeah, that's... You kept hearing me say melee gun. Yeah, minigun, but it shoots melee swords. Well, you might have heard me say... I can't remember who I was talking to. Or to whomst I was talking about this. Or with whomst I was talking about this. But I propose that, you know, we're saying, what's a melee weapon? Maybe it's sharp, maybe it's blunt. Like, it's accurate to say that a club is a melee weapon, right? We're all in agreement. You pick up a club, a big ol' hunk of metal, or a big ol' hunk of wood. Maybe it's got maybe it's got some nails in it. Maybe it doesn't. Maybe it's got some tape around the hilt. Maybe it doesn't. But we all agree, a big ol' hunk of a blunt thing that you can hold in your hands and swing around, that's a club. Well, picture this. What if you shrink that club down? If you shrink a club down, is it still a club? Is it still a melee weapon? The answer is probably yes. Probably. Most people would agree. And maybe a less effective melee weapon. So it's harder to use if it's smaller, but it's still a club, right? Follow me on this one? What if you then load a bunch of those small cylindrical club-like things and put them into a contraption that launches them at high capacity? Now, is that still a melee weapon? You know, you're not swinging it by hand, but you're activating a mechanism that launches them. A thrown melee weapon is still a melee weapon, right? All right? You feel me on this? I posit that a thing that gives you a melee bonus... Bullets. What are bullets if not just small metal clubs being launched at high velocity, right? So if a thing says 35% chance or 35% damage to melee weapons, I say give them to the bullets too. Not the gun. The gun's not a melee weapon, but the bullets. The bullets do to the melee weapons. I think it's just science, man. It's just raw science. Anything you can pick up could be a melee. You're right. What if you swing your gun, turn it into a melee weapon? There you go. Fucking goddamn genius. Good fire rate. Yeah, good fire rate. I like that one a lot. If I reload, let's see what the fire rate looks like. It's good, but then it goes back to normal. Yeah, it is good. I will not deny that it is good. I do think it's good. Of course, these guys are scurry. Trying to keep an eye on the radar because they will sneak up on you. You want to kill them quickly because, as we determined, they are very fast. Once they take damage, they get big mad. They also get big dead when you kill them. Go one more. I should take that one. Yep. So when I get them both. What the fuck? Oh, right. I was like, that's the thing I do. I was like, what the hell is that? That's the void power we have. Yeah, it's... Oh, no, it's the plasma ball. The grenade has the That's what plasma ball is. It's a ball of plasma. I don't know what I expected. They told me it was going to be a ball of plasma. Or they told me the ability was called plasma ball. I see a very, very obvious ball of plasma floating around. I don't know what I expected. But I'm happy to see it. I am serious, and you can call me Shirley. There's that Ghostblade again. They're trying to tempt me, man. Companion bot, grenade damage. I'll take the companion bot. Another, like, safe choice. The bots are not always great. They're usually nifty. They're usually helpful, but they're not usually great. Like, the way they draw aggro can be really nifty. You see the guy, like, that was taking attention away from the turrets. So, you know, by that measure, the turrets are a very safe choice. The mag size is lower, and the damage is similar. Rate of fire is higher. Yeah, that's pretty good. That rate of fire is kind of dope. Yeah, the rate of fire is pretty sick. I would normally be a little bit more inclined to go for the mag size, but the quick reload and the really dope rate of fire and the void tendril shit, that's pretty sick. That actually that plays well with our void tendril. What do you call it? What do you call it? The attribute that we have right now? So that tickles a lot of pickles, a lot of very relevant pickles, no less. I'm happy about that. More shields. Yeah, more shields. So again, we want to make sure our shields never get broken. May the shields be unbroken. There's sniper rifle. Good SMG. Really good SMG. I do love my shotgun, but yeah, SMG is a solid choice. Yeah, I do like the shotgun a lot. Rampage is great, but the Iron Squires are pretty dope. Pretty dope. Especially for a build like this, where it's all about just barfing as many bullets as possible. Just bullet spam all the live long day. Like that. Just insta-death. Tickle your legs. You'll ticklin' picklin'. What's up, Elgaso? Once more Deadzone Rogue. We got the new Dare Drop campaign for this game. This game has hit a 1.0 released status, which is exciting. No more early access for this game. Although I do secretly hope they continue to up the ante with more patches and more upgrades. More content additions. I'm liking it so far. What do we got right now? Those things. A fairly quick room. Really, a fairly quick run so far. We're about halfway through. And we do be cooking. We do be cooking, and we're not just good looking. More bots or more void shenanigans. I kind of like the void shenanigans. Corrupted target activates Dark Strike, dealing 50 damage. There's something that's not bad. I think the tendrils and singularity, greater chance is nice. The one that has like a flat damage, you know, deals 150 damage to a nearby enemy. Like the flat damage is hard to get excited about in my experience. This room's a little bit scary because there's so many of the little guys, little fellas. Good news though is I'm feeling pretty confident. Like and the void, like damage getting distributed is really generous. Pretty gosh darn generous. I think we got this. There we go. Not too bad. Not too bad at all. Flat damage scales well with the insane bullet. It does. It does. But what was it? It was when you kill an enemy that has the corrupted status. Yeah, it'd be one thing if it was like if it was like a 10% chance on top of like on a weapon, that is. If it was like 10% chance to like launch like a little homing shot, then that would be sick with this high rate of fire. But when it's like on kill, I think I would rather have a greater chance of causing the corrupted effect and the void tendrils and all that jazz. This one's not bad. Rate of fire is a little bit lower. Mag size is much larger. Bit of medium range. It's unwieldy. Oh, I remember this one. It's okay. It's okay. I love how fast and reliable this one is. And it's got the void tendrils on it, so that like scales well with our void abilities with these guys. So I'm happy with this one, but if honestly if that gun had the void tendrils on it instead, I would be tempted. The temptation would be real. Would be real. Bullets per meters traveled, elemental damage with a different, that's not gonna help. Bullets per meters traveled could be nifty. Damage to full health enemies. That's the thing, like, that would count for 1 bullet, basically. Yeah, I'll do this one. I really don't love any of them. All those lasers bearing down on you is a little bit scary. Ouch. Fucking blasted. There we go. Took a little bit of damage from our shield, but the shield remained steadfast. Yeah, for snipers, exactly, yeah. Yeah, in fact, I think we had something similar to that one. Or no, I think we had that exact perk in our previous run where we did a sniper build. Sniper builds in this game are so fun and very good. And actually, Augusta, I don't know if you've been playing this yourself, Augusta, but you've probably seen it yourself. It's very good. More armor. Enemies that hit you take more damage. Yeah, since this challenge is all about not letting our shield break, more damage reduction, all about that shit. Our current damage reduction, you can't see it because my face is covering it. It's over here. But it's 31.8%. 31.8% damage reduction. Quite good. Played a lot of roguelikes, so you know how this works. Smart man. Speaking of snipers, there's our semi-automatic rifle. I love that thing. And there's the Vanguard. Also a solid gun. Vanguard is a solid weapon. I like it. I think what I might do is... I think I'm more or less committed to the Pulsar. I would consider a minigun. A minigun would be dope. I cannot upgrade the quality, but I can upgrade the level. I'll do that one. Upgrade the level for that one too. I might reroll. We get Void. Hip fire, consecutive shot. The consecutive shots one actually is pretty good. With each consecutive hit. I can get Void Tendrils. That's still pretty... Those are both pretty good. Those are both pretty good. Not as good as the Void Tendril one, but that's still pretty good. I'll be primarily using the primary weapon anyway, but... Not perfect. It's not perfect, but it's still acceptable. Should I still go ahead and upgrade my armor? It's fairly cheap to do so. I don't have a ton of money is the thing. I'll upgrade... Oh, I cannot upgrade those. I'll upgrade these. It's fairly cheap to do so. I'll leave the helmet because we're going to be getting a new helmet very soon anyway. Most likely. Our damage reduction is up to 32. 32.86%. Alright. Oh, there's gonna say I know there's more on the other side. Get bonked. Then get them damage sharing. It's kind of unfortunate because when this game was in early access, when it first dropped, there was not a cap, or there was a much higher cap at least, on how much damage the Void Tendrils could share. And there were times where you would just clear an entire room full of bad guys without ever having seen them because the Void Tendrils were reaching so far. It was very nice. Really good Vanguard. It's a good weapon. It's a good, solid weapon. Yeah, I do like it. I'll stick with this one, but appreciating. It's just a Vanguard appreciation post. Ooh, I knew we'd be getting a good helmet. I could smell it from afar. I knew it was coming. That is good. Very good. Torso, yes. Yes, better armor rating. 38.81% damage reduction, so we're slowly ticking upwards. Slowly ticking and dicking upwards. Charles Dickens, that is. Give me a good item. Melee kills reload. Stagger chance goes up when you create a new... That's only if you're doing multiple debuffs. That's not really relevant here. Replenish ammo after dashing. Those are all just kind of okay, honestly. A lot of ammo-centric shenanigans. To be honest, I kind of like having to reload, because when you reload, you get a crazy fire rate buff that lasts for like 5 seconds. Like, on the one hand, sure, it's cool, I guess. But I don't mind having to reload because you get some pretty nifty benefits. Now, that being said, I'll say that. Oh, shit. Well, took a bit more damage than I wanted it to. Can I fire through here? That'd be so cheeky. Oh my god, that's so cheeky. It's so fucking cheeky. Hey, man, if it works. Oh, shit. bad. So shield never got too low. More damage reduction you have, the more valuable it becomes. Yeah, you were not wrong. The more damage reduction you have, the more important it is to make that number go higher. Big fan of number go up, or in this case, number go down. One number goes up so that another number may go down. Big fan of that. That one's pretty cool. It's real slow. And I think also kind of awful recoil, if I recall. Yeah, I don't love this weapon. I've fucked with it before. I don't love it. Don't love it. I've tried it before, and every time I'm always like, just don't always vibe with it. With a faster rate of fire, then we'll talk. More under control recoil, but those are two big ifs. Big ifs and big asks, even. Doombringer. Lasts for additional 2 seconds. Increase your grenade damage. It's awfully specific. How many more? I'm gonna have one more after that. Sure. Void damage part is nice. Can't go wrong with more void damage. Oh, we got grenade or flying grenade launcher fellers. 3 of them. She'll stand right here. There we go. I love the little noise. It sounds like a jackpot. Like tallying up. It's like it's counting up slowly with like a kind of ascending sort of tone. Ouch. There's a 4th one. This one's not quite as good at this range, but we still got it. We still got it. What you got here? There's that beautiful sniper. Probably it's one of my favorite guns in the game. That weapon is so good. Would be terrible for this kind of build, so I will not be getting it, but we had it the last build, or last run rather, and it carried my ass so good. My ass has never felt better. ... being carried like that. That is, of course. Max shields. Yeah, big fan of more shields. For a challenge like this, a challenge that says, don't let your shield break ever, you fool. Big fan. Big fan of it. Big fan of it. Shields, not breaking. Shields, much like condoms, work best when they don't break. Shields, condoms, hearts, all the above. Ideally, just don't break them. Pretty please. Pretty please and thank you. Your will to live, your resolve, the triumph in the face of danger. Proc chance is good. Crit chance is really good. Ooh, man. Those are both really solid. I think proc chance probably will be more helpful overall, but crit chance, it's just more damage. Not going to say no to that. Proc chance, though, is like on a per bullet fired basis, so that works well with our kind of build we're going towards right now. Yeah, that's the... Actually, let me think about that. You're into a large magazine capacity. That one's good. It's not quite as, like, overwhelming as the other one. There's the Vanguard again. Yeah. The higher rate of fire is good. Higher rate of fire, slightly worse damage, ever so slightly higher magazine. I think I might hold off. Still no minigun, which is surprising. That's the main thing I'm going for right now. Yeah, sick ass minigun, baby. Whereas, like, yeah, I'm gonna spend my resources upgrading this thing's quality and the level. Make it even sexier. I don't know if I'm gonna upgrade this one's quality. I might hold off on that one. I don't know. I haven't found a melee weapon either, for that matter. This one's good. Quality. Oh, I like the scrap damage. That's good. And the level. Solid. Solid. All right, good. We're clicking along. Clicking along. Yeah, better secondary would be good, and a really dope-ass minigun would be dope. And ass. Would be very good. Could have bought a melee. I could. I was more acknowledging that I haven't seen any melee weapons yet. Like, just kind of out in the open. Because I don't need them. This build would not be really smart for melee. I still like to grab them, just you know, because it looks cool in the inventory. But yeah, it wouldn't actually make any immediate difference. It just looks cool in our pocket. A cool melee knife in our pocket. And also, I'm happy to see you. Another gold grenade, but I think I'll stick with the void tendrils. Mark enemies is good. I do like mark enemies. That's good. Sounds like I'm talking about the name of a person. Marcus enemies. Like when Jorf and I were playing Abyssus the other day, and there was a dude named Mark E that was leaving a bunch of notes for us. I kept looking for the funky bunch. Never did find him. More armor. Or the void damage one. Yeah, more damage reduction. Brings us to 49.9% damage reduction. We are popping off with damage reduction. Popping down with damage taken. Love to see it. I think we're feeling pretty good with our build right now. Ooh, a whole bunch of dudes over on that side. I didn't even see them, but they're apparently over there. We're tickling them really good. Probably one dude left. Where's the final dude? Final dude down. Sometimes when I throw a barrel like that, I secretly wish when you threw the barrel at the bad guy, there was just a chance like the contact damage would stun him. Like if you threw the barrel and it would just kind of like bonk him a little bit. No bonk, sadly. Armor rating? Yes. Yes. How many dubs so far? We've actually only secured one dub so far. But that one dub was our first run, and that took us like an hour and 40 minutes or so. So it was a fairly long on the tooth one. This one would be a lot shorter. But we haven't had any losses, though, is the thing. We've technically won 100% of the runs we've attempted tonight. And at the rate we're going, if I may be so bold, I would like to think we're getting pretty close to securing the second of 2 dubs. Continuing that 100% 100% win rate we're in so far. And again, this run has the added challenge, not just of beating the challenge, beating the run, but doing so without letting our shield break, so we can be successful in the dare drop challenge. Let me spread elemental debuffs on death. That's actually not bad. That's actually not bad. I think I will take that one. That's actually quite good. That kind of spreads the goods. Ouch. Ooh, I'm playing a little bit more bold than I maybe should. I'm kind of getting out there, trying everything. Yeah, I think Void Tendrils works really well when you have that kind of ability to spread the love. Spread the love and the pain. Hoping that would kill you both. There we go. No, I don't want to overpromise, but at the rate we're going, that is unless the Dare Drop admins run out of giveaway keys like immediately, and I don't think they will. We should have 3 giveaway keys guaranteed because we did complete the first challenge. Complete the Zone 1 story mode on expert mode. We got that first try. We nailed it. We'll be submitting evidence of the successful dare completion to the Dare Drop admins after the stream concludes. And like I said, at the rate we're going, we should be on par to complete this challenge. Really any normal mission on normal mode, normal difficulty, without letting our shield break once. We've been good so far. I'm going to keep that positivity going. The Dark Strike, again, it's only 150. It's hard to get excited about it. I don't know if we've seen any very many more. I think I'll take another bot fella. Receives your elemental damage, but that's a good one. Yeah, I'll take that one. Not a ton of damage, but it's another target for distracting the bad guys. This room's a little scary. The fog makes it hard to see where you're going and where the bad guys are looking. That's a little concerning. Of course, we can use the radar to kind of help us. So we see these. There's 4. 4 total? 4 total. It's actually not too bad. I think if I stay back, we should be okay. There we go. Gonna jump back up. Yeet. Okay, that actually wasn't too bad. Not as bad as I thought it'd be. I was thinking the damage was gonna be a little bit spicier. Yeah, it wasn't too bad. Got hit by one. I've been playing too much expert difficulty earlier, and I saw the damage that those guys were outputting at expert mode. Normal mode, yeah, we can tank a hit or two. We're fine. We're tough cookies. And then there's a Vanguard. Got that void. I do love me them void tendrils. I love them. I really do. I really do. Double shot's nice. Aiming. I'm sticking with what I got. It's been good to us. This gun, much like life, has been good to me so far. Shield improvement, yes, and also higher level, so a little bit more armor. By the way, quick stat check on our damage reduction. We're at 60.83% damage reduction, which is kind of bananas. Don't really love any. Actually, this one's nice. Oh, it's nice. Old tried and true. That's right. It's been good to us. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. Old reliable. And this is the last room. 20 out of 20. Can we fucking do it? What do we have for this one? Are they gonna spawn? Nope, there's something after underneath me. Is it melee guy? It's melee. No, it's missile guy. There's one. I'm probably a second one over here somewhere. Is it really just one missile dude? I bet more will spawn. I bet more will spawn after we kill this one, because I'm like, they wouldn't just give us one. We fought 3 of these earlier. I'm gonna spawn more. Oh, they're spawning other enemies, not more missile dudes specifically, but just enemies in general. We gotta keep our wits about us. Our wits and our tits. Oh, that's a raid. Speaking of getting excited about my tits, that's Kratofi. What's up, buddy? We're playing more Deadzone Rogue. You've probably heard me proselytize this game previously. It's a good game. I'm liking it a lot. It actually just hit its 1.0 release. It's had its full release, and I got so excited when the game came out. I experienced a full release. I'm just kidding. That'd be weird. But anyway, the game is good. The game is fun. Solid roguelike, solid FPS mechanics. It's got good co-op, so good multiplayer actions. Good game. It's a good little game. And we got this through Dare Drop. One of my favorite ways to get cool new indie games to play. I think, barring any surprise. Oh, there's one more big guy. You can see the gigantic circle on the radar there. Big dude. Oh, multiple big dudes. Oh, Jesus. The motherfucker came in hot. Came in hungry hot. It killed my bots. It's so not cash money. He just kind of let me just unload on his ass. There it is. There it is. Private vault cleared. That concludes this challenge. Nice and easy. Nice and easy. Thank you, Grats, for that raid. I appreciate you, buddy. Oh, and the nut.
Nut.
Oh, dab.
Nut.
There we go. Dab nut. Thank you, Ayla, for the dab nut. Thank you, Grats, for the raid, my mans. Kind of some Halo shit. You are not wrong. Yeah, the aesthetic is very Halo reminiscent. Thank you, Grats, for that raid. And as always, if you have any clips you want to share, you know I love getting to see what you've been up to. If there are any fun shenanigans. Also, how's the old wrist doing? The old wrist, because I know you took the tumble. Had to be on a cast for a while. I hope you're healing up decently well. I know you're probably sick of people asking about it, but it's because we care. Because we care about how you're doing, how you're healing up. I'm not sure why I'm like looking at the stuff, because we completed the challenge. There's no more beyond this room. I want to make sure I pick up all the level up MacGuffins, but I think we're in pretty good shape. Zoop. And that'll have us exit the mission.
Here doesn't teleport with me. Actually,
I don't want to think about it. Shoulder's been weird, and now your other shoulder. Poor man's just falling apart. I'm falling apart over here. Thank you for that raid, man. I really do appreciate that. It's very sweet of you. And like I said, if you have any clips to share, you can be my guest. You may be my guest. It's always nice getting to see what you've been up to. Some good stuff. That concludes that challenge, by the way. We're just clicking along. Scooping up dub after dub, and once again, we completed that challenge without having our shield break once, which feels fucking good as heck. Gooder than heck, even. Some would say. Let's see if we can do maybe a quickie. Let's see if we can do a quickie of some variety, because it's getting kind of late. Don't want to go too much later if I can help it. You try that red line ability, red line challenge. I'm tempted to try Zone 3, just to see what it entails. But the only thing we can do is the story, and we know the story mission takes for fucking ever. I think what we'll do is we'll try hard mode for this red line thingy where we're fighting waves of dudes. Let's do this one. And also, I will look at upgrades. I can't upgrade my dude anymore, but I can definitely upgrade these things. This will be Zone 2. So these things are relevant for upgrades. What are things we've already invested slightly into? Where there's maybe more capacity, like this guy. More grenade damage. Love it. And then this one. Damage after reloading. Every bullet that was reloaded. Love it. Good. Good, good, good. What else? What else? I guess that's it for things we've temporarily leveled into. I don't have a ton of upgrade nuggets, but I've got enough. Doing like the physio exercises, gotcha. It's still helping though. No recent ones. Well, if you had any that were from long ago, I would be down for that as well. I'm down for recent clips or faraway clippies. Ooh, 10% crit damage on weak spots. Give me all of that, please. That's a good one. Juice that one up for sure. Speaking of getting juiced, proc chance against dude. That one's pretty good. Hit per enemy, that's good too. Level up the ones that seem nifty. That one's okay. Consume shield. I don't like that one. I don't like that one. I don't like consume. I don't like losing shields. Smart rockets. That one can be good. It can also get you into trouble. That's pretty good. Oh, it's already maxed. No, that explains it. Lots of those guys. Healing is applied to your shields when at full health. That's pretty good. Pretty good. Shots consume no ammo. That's kind of fun. That one's fine. Killing 4 enemies. Kind of cool. I'll take those. Oh, I just realized these actually don't consume the upgrade nuggets. They just consume the I guess like yeah, just the components. It takes the components, yeah. Huh. So good. Okay, so I can't max that one any further. Killing an enemy. That's really good. Really good too. It looks like we're nearing the end of what we can grab here. More damage per missing points of health. That one scares me. That one scares me because if I do my job right, I'm just not going to lose that much health. I'm just not going to let it happen. Yeah, really, I guess. No, now that I know these things don't actually cost the level up points, I should just like pop off with all of these. Turns out we're a lot further along than I thought with these. Yeah, for some reason I thought there was some kind of like overarching component that went into leveling these things up other than just the individual component pieces. I thought there was some kind of currency. And now that I know there's not, it's like, yeah, I'm just gonna pop off and upgrade as many of these as possible. Which is to say, almost all of them are max level now. God damn. Because I've been sitting on a lot of these for a while because I was like, oh, I want to wait. I think they used to cost the fun money points. I think that's why. I think they used to. Alright. Well, now, we're moving on up to Zone 2, Red Line. This one has waves of bad guys. Not sure what exactly it's going to entail. Not sure if it's dudes that are all... It's not sure if it's bad guys of the same type. Not sure if you sit in one room and it's truly just one wave after the other. Not sure how many waves we're talking. Only one way to find out. Only one way to find out. Oh, big stretch. Oh. Oh. By the way, Ogasso, or not, well, he's shouting out Ogasso. This one from Gratafi shouts out our boy Ogasso. I hope it's something weird. Oh, I know exactly what this is.
Oh no. Oh, no, 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 no.
That Tetris music, baby. It's Tetris. It's Pikachu. Ooh.
I mean, part of the reason I'm doing fast Tetris is so we can move on quickly.
He's got it. He's got it.
Oh, my God.
Ooh, oh, it fell apart.
No.
That's all it takes.
That was so bad.
That's all it takes, man.
I
I
feel like
understand.
it's hard. You can't really control very quickly, though, at a certain point.
I understand.
But I could be wrong.
I want to make fun of Gratoffy, but the problem is some people here have seen me play Tetris and they know how dog shit I am at the game. So I can't talk shit.
You are a Tetris master.
They said it right there.
Hey, I'll take it.
It's the third place.
Tetris master. You've all witnessed my mastery of Tetris.
Nailed it. I want to see it all fall apart again. Just the spaghetti seeping out of every orifice in his body.
Oh no.
Emanating. Yeah, it was that one right there. It was like, oh fuck. But then
I mean, part of the reason I'm doing fast Tetris is so
it all
we
just
can
turns
move
to
on
dick.
quickly, but...
And not the
Oh my
good kind.
God.
Yep.
No.
That's rough too when it's like, I don't know what the setting is called, but when it's like extra sticky. Because, you know, in the earlier, like, less brutal difficulties of Tetris, there's like some slidiness. You can slide the pieces around. Others, it's like once it lands, you've lost your sliding privileges. They are locked in. Your commitment, the full commit. Yeah, NES Tetris is brutal. NES Tetris is brutal. Like, you know, for those of us who have like the championship editions and Puyo Puyo Tetris, we are flush with options and with like ways to play the game. NES Tetris and Game Boy Tetris ain't no fucking way. That shit is brutal. Yeah, I'm guessing that was probably on the Switch, right? The Switch Online stuff. By the way, what are they giving us? They give us a cool gun. Oh, it's fast. It's fast. It also gets slower as it gets further down, which is a little bit interesting. There's no aiming down the sights. And it's not like it overheats and you gotta let it cool. It's just, nope, it goes fast until it's not anymore. If I have a secondary, the secondary, it's called a knife. A knife! And looks like this is gonna be a wave. Press E to ready up, so no stealthing this time, presumably. I'm ready. Hold E to ready up. I'm ready. Got some melee homies. Going fast. Be on the other side. Yes, sir. Leaping lizards. All right. Too bad. They give us a reward, so we're not locked in this weapon forever, presumably. And it says there's going to be 20 waves. Anyways, we do have a fabricator. Not that I have much currency, so a fabricator doesn't really do me a whole lot of good. We can get a green version of this thing. Or a secondary. We don't actually have a secondary yet. Just tempers of its fire rate. Resets when you reload. It's got the same damage, but fire. I wonder if we're like forced to use this primary weapon. Yeah, I'll take it. Like if we can get other primary weapons, I would consider it. We do not get other primary weapons. This is the only primary weapon we get. We're committed. We are committed. Little log entry. These damn timed locks. What the heck? All right, let's begin. Is it all melee? Surely it's not all melee. And of course, with this one, it's not the end of the world if my shield breaks. I mean, I would rather not it break. Okay, there we go. We have some variety. Ouch. But yeah, it's not like we fail the challenge if the thing breaks. The challenge fails if we fucking die. That's how the challenge fails. Not bad. Not bad. Only a little bit of spice, but plenty of nice. Also, I'm going to assume that the health drops do not persist beyond a certain point, that they start disappearing after a bit. Long range would not help us at all. Magazine size would be very nice. That's very, very good. Now we get big gun with big bullets amount. I think I would still rather a standard minigun. That's still pretty good. What's up, GameXL over on YouTube? When you die, you do like the upgrades. Correct, yeah. When you die, you go back to like the stations and the base, and you manage your meta progression updates. So yeah, like upgrading your character, you're like the passive bonuses, that is. Upgrade the passive bonuses, upgrade, if you have Zone 2 unlocked, you upgrade your, what do they call, like the synergy items or special items, whatever like the Zone 2 items are called. Oh, the downside is that you still suffer the fire rate debuff. That's an issue. The fire rate debuff, yeah, becomes... So the bigger capacity is cool. Yeah, but this gun really works when it is firing quickly. So yeah, that's a bit of a downside. Could do a melee attempted build, but I don't know. Not sure if a melee attempted build would make the most sense here. So they just started it. Love how the game is pretty... The game does play pretty well. I think the gameplay loop is satisfying. I think the controls are good. I think the movement is solid. I think the difficulty is fair. And the build variety is pretty varied, honestly. I think like a good variety and the kinds of builds you can do. Lots of perks, lots of upgrades, lots of augments. I think it's very good. Good for killing lots of dudes. Ooh, less spread when hip firing. That actually could be... Man, I like all of these. Fuck, dude. We do a lot of hip firing. Less spread while hip firing. That sounds really good. Yeah, that's good. I wish I could up the fire rate in some way because, yeah, this thing really struggles. It makes me sad that it's on a per bullet. Oh, wait, no, hold on. Yeah, it's for missed shots is when the fire rate goes down. It's not like percentage of magazine, it's just per bullet missed. So yeah, that does become an issue. We could buy this one. I think I'll just upgrade this one. I can upgrade the quality. We'll do it for now. No, it's a good game though. Sniper is good. Yeah, Sniper's build is a great build. Was a really big fan of the melee goofy shit you can do in this game. You can do some wild ass melee shit in this game, which is very fun. I don't know how it is with the game now with the 1.0 release, because in the early access version of the game, at least, you could do like some crazy shit with melee builds. A bunch of perks that let you do some pretty fun stuff with melee. I've seen a bunch of them in the 1.0 version, the one that we're playing right now. I just haven't tried them out yet, so I don't know if they've been like rebalanced at all. Yeah, melee builds this game are almost kind of busted, honestly, or they were at least. Yeah, killing was exactly the stealth kill one. You can really chain some great shit together. It's very, very fun. Got a secondary, which is nice. Very good. Oh, thank you, Agasso. Shouting out our boy Gertoffi. Appreciate that, bud. I've done that sooner. Yeah, baby to the punch. Health or shields? We'll do... Actually, shields might be more. Oh, that's what we have, yeah. I think I'd rather shields slightly. Ever so slightly. Speaking of... So that's what they call them. Superior items. Smart grenades. Crit chance on weak points. 3% chance to do a lot of grenade damage. Better crit damage on weak points. Let's do that. Big damage. Big damage. Psionic or freeze? Let's do the freeze. Like the assassin thing. Yeah, if you take the perk that does like 50% more melee damage, and also if you kill on with melee, you go back into stealth mode for 5 seconds, and then like 50% more melee damage if you attack from behind. Like, yeah, those perks stack in no time. And then this one where it's like melee attacks will stagger, and your melee attacks go a lot quicker, and then it's like weapons do more damage if you're like 10 meter or like within 5 meters of the enemy. It blows up really quickly. It's very, very powerful. Love that shit. Love that shit. It's not bad. It's not bad. Better crit damage. Better crit damage. Ignite versus combustion. Combustion makes me feel good. I'll go and buy it. Already level 4. Leave that there. And let's fucking roll it, baby. This is no problem, BB. Okay, grenade launcher, fellers. I got, there's a melee guy on my penis. I can feel him. Grenade guys. They have no shortage of melee guys they're trying to throw at us on a regular basis. Appreciate the consistency. I think they're always spawning. Well, not always, but they're frequently spawning more shit. Spawning more shit. Oh, there he is. Motherfucker went around the world for my ass. There we go. A little reload action. Anything else cool that got dropped in the meantime? Armor. I'll stick with that. We actually saw that one last time. It's old news. Also, weapons that are old news. We've already looked at those. Okay. I feel accomplished. I should pop into the fabricator every so often. Oh, it's got that freeze though, man. I do like the freeze. Heal 5%. That's a good combination. I realize I just bought this thing, and I don't get any damage benefits, but since we've started to invest into freeze, this is a good synergy. Or scrap, weapon swap speed, or grenade damage. Grenade damage is nice. Oh, it's getting dark and spooky. Let me guess, we get the zombie boys? Still the standard melee boys. I'm sure we'll get the zombie guys eventually. You'll note that freeze doesn't, like, literally freeze them. It slows them. It definitely slows them, but it doesn't, like, stop them in their tracks. I'm gonna keep an eye on the red dots that are spawning behind me, because you know there's more coming. Ouch. Not too bad. Still got it. Still got it. Still dark and scary. I knew that we would once I found a halfway decent freeze gun. Freeze version of this plasma gun. I was gonna go ahead and grab it. I think I can confidently say I don't know if I would ever use this outside of this challenge. TBH, TBQH, because the whole like missed shots lowers your fire rate by 10%. Like that's brutal. That's brutal, man. Every missed shot, like, and this gun is not very accurate, so it's, yeah, like, really got to get up close and personal constantly. So, I don't know. I mean, it's cool for this challenge, but I think in the field, I think I will frequently turn my nose up at this thing. Say, no thank you. I want nothing to do with it. Gun damage, yeah. Yeah, big fan of that gun damage one. Like, it's not bad, it's just there's better, like, large capacity weapons out there. Shatter, that is ice, I do believe. Yes, it is. Oh, can I upgrade it? I cannot. I cannot. Roll the next one. Roll it good. More melee boys. And grenade launcher boys. Try not to miss my shots, but it is inevitable. These things, they do happen. Mistakes and missed shots were made. Up top. Let's see. A lot of grenade guys. I'm waiting for the melee guys. For the melee boys to pop around. Never mind. Melee boys decided to sit home today. They decided to wait that one out. 7 out of 20. I said it's getting kind of. I probably need to kind of move this thing along a little bit faster. Go and roll it. Melee, no thank you. Damage till airborne. Let's just take the more health one. Kind of boring, but nothing wrong with something defense-y and playing it safe-y. Hard to get excited about it, but sometimes going for like something reliable and oh jeez. I'm trying to get those fools. Yeah, these little flying guys. They're like the gold versions of the flying guys. Means I had a lot of missed shots. Missed opportunities. Oh my god. Over here saying like, man, more health. What a lame power up that is. And now I'm like, damn, that more health was kind of popping off. Kind of saving my ass. We have some health just kind of lying around for just such an occasion. I, for one, am grateful for said occasion. Get my water. I'll go and grab these two things. Primary weapons for your melee. Wait, hold on. Proc your melee's element, which is cool. Elemental debuff. Wait. 10% damage per enemy affected. Oh, I see. When enemies have the elemental debuff, you get the upgrade. Refund damaging shots. That's cool. I don't love any of these. For enemy affected by the elemental debuff. That works really good for like the void tendril stuff, I think. I'll go ahead and take that one. It's just okay. Granted, our melee weapon does not even have an element on it. So no immediate benefits to it. The other ones are just okay. I mean, the elemental debuff one, it's like... frequently we're applying it to one dude at a time, so... it's something. Not much. It's not much, but it's honest work. Honest twerk. Probably bot companion. Yeah. Not overly exciting. Purple. Tempting, but no thank you. I will go ahead and buy this. Shadow one's pretty good. Not that I care about the melee weapon, but I like the elemental procking. Prockinization. Anything else? No, sir. We're all healed up. Let's commit. Commence and commit. Look at that guy just hiding there. He seemed confused. Gun guy's popping off. The little turret fella. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Oh, melee guy. I was like, why is my camera getting all jostled? Oh, my God. They're fucking jostling me. Oh, my God. I'm getting jostled. They're shivering my timbers. A lot of them, too. Good lord. I shouldn't hide there because that's the dude spawning. Ooh, a little scary. Little scary. I might have realized that going in on this challenge on hard mode as the first try might have overdone it a little bit. Might have overdone it. Good news is there's still some healing. Good grenade toss. Little heads are still popping off. Okay, there we go. We got there. Yeah, a little bit dicey. A little bit dicey. Not my finest performance. Get some heals. I can buy some heals as well. Go and upgrade my weapon while I'm at it. Purple one, I think, is good. No one's denying it. No one's denying the purple one's pretty alright. I'll grab that heal. I would definitely consider the one that heals more. Where what is it? Health pack, I think, or blood bag, where healing pickups heal like 50% more or something like that. Grenade cooldown would be helpful. More damage while full health. Alright, about that. Immune to all damage for 2 seconds when dropping down. That one might save my ass. I think I'm gonna take the grenade cooldown one. That one could also save my ass. Lots of ass savings. Heal instantly. Not fully, obviously, but it'll help. Shotgun, I do love that one a lot. Love that shotgun one. That one's got straight up freeze. Magazine capacity is not the issue. I think the one we have is the one to stick with. I will buy that, and then I will upgrade this guy. I'm surprised. Oh, it's because I'm out of money. Because I'm out of money, I keep buying cool shit. Buying these nice fun toys to play with. The shotgun is good. I'm actually tempted to maybe mainline the shotgun. Good weapon. It's a very good weapon. Good reload speed too. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see. But I might just kind of stick with this as the main guy for a bit. Quick for this one. Oh, you're here. Yee! Oh, I just kind of... Never mind. I'm fucking dead. I was like, oh, okay, let's use the other weapon. And I tried to dodge. I went into a wall, and then I ate an entire penis. All right, well, so now I know, being humbled, that hard mode is indeed hard for that challenge. Now I know what that level entails and how we're kind of locked in with the weapon that I don't love. So when we do that one, we'll probably do normal mode instead of hard mode.
This time.
This time I've got it. He said somewhat confidently. Yeah, so and that of course is Zone 2. That's actually the last Zone 2 mission to try. In addition to the Gauntlet. Gauntlet is... We actually tried that with 8-Bit Llama months ago when I last played this game before tonight. That one goes up to 50 rounds, and they are very long, and it gets fucking wild by the end of it. But it is fun. It is fun. The Gauntlets are pretty cool. I can't imagine doing it single player. Single player would probably kick my ass, but that'd be definitely something. Now, what I'd really like to do at some point is try out Zone 3. There's like a whole new story thingy. There's a whole new series of biomes, new enemies, a new boss to fight. So that's exciting to me, the idea of doing Zone 3. So what I'd like to do next time, we are going to wrap up the stream. It is getting pretty late, unfortunately. We had a lot of nice raids, a lot of nice folks popping in tonight, which I really appreciate. You can probably tell I'm getting tired. Let's go ahead and wrap it up here. But what I'd like to do next time we stream this game is... Oh, multiplayer, man. That's cool. Well, yes, exactly. Multiplayer. What I'd like to do next time we stream this game is to play, do more co-op. Because single player is great. We've, for now at least, completed all the dare drop challenges I can do for this game specifically. For this dare drop, for this game's campaign on dare drop, that is. So, if I were to play this game again on stream, it would just be for casual, for funsies. And, yeah, I'd like to do more co-op. Maybe bring in Jorf, or 8-Bit Llama, or Ari, Errol and Eve. She picked up this game the other day, and I hit her up on Discord, seeing if she'd be down to squad up at some point. Veritas owns it. Alias, Shake, Krath, a bunch of these guys own the game. So yeah, maybe more like co-op with the homies would be really nice with this game. And especially when if it would allow us to check out Zone 3. Because that makes me big excite. Big excite. This is fun, though. This is fun. Thanks for hanging out, friends. Thank you. We had a bajillion raids tonight between Gratafi and Kara, and Jorf and Soapy Shark. Lots of raids tonight. A couple folks popping in from the Deadzone Rogue directory. I appreciate you guys hanging out with us. And we're going to be wrapping up. However, I will not be back tomorrow. I will not be back tomorrow. I'm going to a comedy night tomorrow. Starts kind of late, so I probably won't be home until like 10 or 11 or so. So probably no stream tomorrow, but we'll plan on streaming Saturday and Sunday. Saturday, what am I doing Saturday? Probably Bygone Dreams. I've been kind of putting that game off, and that one looks really cool. Really cool action RPG. I don't think it's like a Souls-like necessarily, but it has like that third-person camera view kind of sort of deal. Looks really cool. Looks really trippy. Looks like a cool aesthetic kind of game. Not sure how much I'll stick with it, but we'll try it out. Looks like a cool one. It's called Bygone Dreams. And Sunday, probably more co-op games. I know Alias is back in town, and Shake is doing his 24-hour marathon Saturday going into Sunday. So Shake will probably be unavailable. I imagine he'll probably end his stream before we start our co-op shenanigans on Sunday. So we'll probably be sans Shake. So we might be Kraft and Alias and I. We might do some Night Rain. We might do some more Mage Arena. Might fuck around with do some fucking Noita, maybe some Helldivers. Who fucking knows, man? The sky's the limit. Fuck, we could do this game because it is a 3-player co-op game. So we'll see. We will see. So, but it'll be nice to do some more games with the homies. That's always a good time. So yeah, we'll plan on Saturday probably checking out Bygone Dreams, and then yeah, Sunday some co-op games, and then next week for sure we'll be trying out Off, because that game I think comes out officially tomorrow. We'll be playing Off, as well as Whisper of the... What was that one called? There's another game that caught my eye. I got a key for that one. Whisper... No, not Whisper. Echoes. Echoes of the End. Echoes of the End. That one came out a couple days ago. Couple other odds. I got a review key for Mycopunk, which looks really cool. Mycopunk, Devolver Digital published game that I've had my eye on for a while. That one gets me big excited. Big excited. So I'm looking forward to that one. Yeah, we got lots of fun stuff to play next week. Lots of fun stuff. Thank you again, though. We had so many raids. So many nice folks hanging out with us tonight. Once again, that was Gratafi and Kara and Jorf and Soapy Shark. Lots of cool homies. For those of you who were popping in here earlier and heard me talk about Dare Drop, or maybe you saw the keyword giveaways in the title, free giveaways no less. So barring any major snafus, we should have some giveaway keys for this game to dole out in a couple of days. The giveaways themselves won't happen in a couple of days. They'll happen a week from tomorrow. So that's not Friday the 15th, but Friday the 22nd. Friday the 22nd is when we'll be doing the giveaways. And we should have, I think, 6 keys for this game to give away. Again, I shouldn't overpromise because there's always the chance they might run out of giveaway. They might run out of keys as giveaways for streamers to use. But I'm fairly confident we should be able to have the goods. I should have the keys on hand in a couple days. So like I said, the plan is to open the raffle for participation in the Discord server probably either tomorrow or Saturday. So I would say if this would tickle your pickle, if you like the idea of maybe, no guarantees, but maybe getting a free Steam key for Deadzone Rogue, I recommend popping in the Discord server. A link to the Discord server can be found in the Linktree page. If you pop into the Discord server, you could either do one of two things. Either keep an eye out for the giveaway channels. We don't have any giveaway channels open right now, but we will have some open, like I said, in a day or two. So keep an eye out for a Deadzone Rogue giveaway channel in the Discord server. Or what I'd really recommend is signing up for the optional channel role in our Discord server called Giveaway Notifications. It will notify you within Discord whenever a new giveaway opportunity opens up. So that'll make sure you never miss another giveaway that I host. Again, they're all through Discord. They're all in raffle format. All the instructions can be found in the Discord server. It's pretty simple. But if anyone's listening in and they're secretly hoping they can get a sweet review, not review key, giveaway key for this game, just know that, yeah, we do all of our giveaways in raffle format through the Discord server. Just the easiest way to keep it fair for everybody. That being said, we're going to find a raid target. Thank you for hanging out. Again, so many raids tonight. Some folks popping in from the Deadzone Rogue directory as well. I appreciate that a whole bunch. What I could do is maybe pop over and see if there's anybody streaming this game, this very same game that I'm playing, because that is kind of a fun thing. That's how we've met a couple of other streamer homies, is by raiding into the directory that we're playing ourselves. We pop over the Deadzone Rogue directory and see what we're working with here. Kulatu is live. Perfect. He is live right now. What a perfect person to raid into. He is a fellow dare dropper. He's popped into the stream a couple times. He's a cool dude. Doing some Deadzone Rogue. The game we're playing right now, he's probably doing it for Dare Drop. He's probably trying to get some giveaway keys himself. So if nothing else, if you don't have this game and you want a chance of getting a key for the game, I mean, watching my stream, of course, could potentially get you one, but also hanging out with Kulatus can get you a giveaway key potentially as well, because he's streaming the game, and I'm all but certain he got it through Dare Drop. Looks like he's doing co-op with some homies as well. So that is perfect. Also, my Linktree page, it has all of my other links, has my social media, has Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, all that shit. I should mention, I multi-stream to, or simulcast, I guess, to Twitch and YouTube and TikTok and Facebook and a whole bunch of places. But of course, Twitch is the main one, so if nothing else, recommend following me there. And like I said, no stream tomorrow. We'll stream Saturday and Sunday. Single-player games on Saturday and then co-op games on Sunday. The plan is to probably post the schedule for next week, maybe on Monday. So like I said, I kind of got a basic idea what to expect for the games we'll be playing next week. But in case you want to see the extreme detailed list of what we're playing next week, I'll make sure to post the schedule in the Discord server very soon. You guys have a great night. We're going to raid into Kulatus. Like I said, cool dude. I think you'll like him. He's a fellow dare dropper. He is a partner streamer that does a lot of speed runs, but also does some variety stuff, especially like co-op variety with his friends and viewers every so often. He's a cool guy, and he's helped us out a bunch with a couple of the games we've played. So I like him. I think you'll like him too. He usually goes fairly late, so he'll be going for a bit, I think. I think he's in a different time zone as I am, so he'll be going for a couple more hours. Looks like he just started about 2 hours ago. So we got the streams from this man coming in hot. You guys have a great night. Thanks for hanging out, friends. Thank you again, Kratofi and Kara and Jorf and Soapy Shark for the raids. Very kind. Very much appreciate you guys. And if anyone else popped in for the first time from any of the raids or from the Deadzone Rogue directory, just know I appreciate you. Everyone have a good night. I'll see you around. Bye-bye.